Welcome, everyone, to Constructed Chaos, where we run our D&D live streams every single Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. And where tonight we are picking up on the last, the Wicked Wyrm episode, where we got out of a combat and then into a brand new one. The party is split. Things are a little tense, so I'm not going to keep you waiting too long. But I do need to shout out our friends over at Tabletop Beard. Tonight we're checking out the Cleric Beard Oil. This one smells like mint berry and eucalyptus, and it's very, very fresh. If you want to feel as though you've been blessed by a deity, this is the stuff you need. They have tons of different oils, butters, balms, shampoos, all in different scents, themed to different D&D classes. If you want to check them out, their link is in the description below, and you can get 20% off with code CHAOS20 at checkout. Now, of course, we do also have another sponsor tonight. Our friends over at Scrybe Quill have sponsored another session with their service that essentially takes a recording of your sessions and then creates notes and a recap for you to play for your adventurers the next time you meet, whether that's a week away, a month away, a year away. They will never forget what happened again.
Maybe.
Or they'll forget and then be reminded. But to showcase what their service is all about, I actually made a recap for the last session, and you can check it out here.
Last session, you steadied a panicked court, carved a circle in blood, and teleported back to your ship in the South War camp outside of Ashen. On the Mithril Phoenix, you learned the West was failing, the South was nearly burning, and Merrilin's engines were the city's best hope. You split. Odd and Flora dropped to Merrilin's yard. Valoth, Drazad, Liam, and the Simulacrum flew north to find the Oracle and survivors. Merrilin's bellows cleared the smoke and revealed ranks of undead and a black-armored rider, whose obsidian blade raised the fallen as he rode. Zumi arrived just in time to be felled by a blast of green hellfire as Odd brought her back. Merrilyn turned a machine into a shotgun and the barricades into rams. Flora became a pterodactyl, repeatedly wing-slammed the rider from his flaming steed, and Odd hammered him through conjured cloud steps and drumbeat thunder, while Zumi melted hordes of undead with fire and acid, and even bound a devil to the field. Deafened and pinned, Commander Broyle finally broke under Odd's lightning-charged strike, and the horde collapsed. Merrilyn ordered the engines hauled for the gates. In the North Camp, you hauled a cart off a boy with a shattered leg, took a dying dwarf's whisper about the Oracle and Weavers at the old barn, and pressed on. Tristan emerged alive with the bandaged new Oracle, shaking with grief. Then the smoke parted around a single silver thread as the former Oracle stepped into view, an obsidian needle in her hand.
Welcome back, everyone. That is thank you from our friends over at Scrybe Quill. If you're interested, their link is also in the description below, and I believe they give you at least one free use. It might be multiple free uses whenever you sign up. Test the service out for yourself. It works really well. I do have streams to fall back on with good vocal recording, but it picks up really well on like what you say, gives you a whole transcript. Really nice stuff. Of course, we did have an amazing bunch of comments last week. I had a hard time selecting my favorite, but this one comes from our good friend Alexandre Henriquez. Alexandre. I think I said it right this time, but he said, "Oh shit, I did this to myself," is now one of my favorite quotes. What an amazing session. Thank you so much, Alexandre. I did do it to myself. And it would take me too long to explain exactly what we're talking about. So if you want to know, if you want to be led into the inside joke, go check out episode 7, the last session we ran of the Wicked Wyrm. I did it to myself. I did it to myself. Do also check out our friends over at Darkport. They stream every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time, and I will not only am I usually in their chat, But next week, next Tuesday, I will actually be there on stream guesting with our good friends over at Darkport. I can't wait. They've been on our stream a couple of times before, and they're a hoot. I really like them. So go catch me out. Check me out
Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that? On the Tuesday that they stream, 7 p.m. Central Time. I am done. So...
Beneath a blanket of black smoke, the vicious assault of the Western War Camp has been put to rest, though the inferno continues to rage and ravage the hillside. In the north, survivors and refugees fight an entirely different kind of battle. The fires here have long since gorged themselves into a low smolder. Shadows dart from structure to structure, and the occasional wail rings out through the night. Then from the haze of smoke and drifting ash, a faint glimmer catches your eye. A single line of silver thread cuts through the gloom, and a figure approaches. Draped in the tatters of once regal robes, her flesh is drawn thin like gray parchment. The thread winds from her hand to a needle-like dagger of obsidian. Amidst the ruin, the former oracle stands before you.
Welcome back, everyone. So, now that chat has seen the intro, and all of you have seen the intro, we're jumping straight into combat where we last left off as the Oracle stepped through the smoke, wielding her own silver thread lashed onto a needle-like dagger made of obsidian. We rolled for initiative. I have it all plugged in. We're ready to go, and I'm going to keep you guys in the dark for this one.
I have a 20 on initiative, so I'm going to fly right on in.
Yeah, in an hour, right?
No.
It's been an hour since y'all combat.
I'm a pterodactyl. I can fly at the speed of light.
Oh, you can fly really fast. I accounted for that, though, so...
So there is no way we could actually get there, right?
You would not be able to get there in time.
Oh, because our
How far away
DM hates us.
I mean, flying in the Mithril Phoenix, it took
I just don't know how
about an
fast
hour to
that
get
is.
there.
How fast can I fly compared to the Mithril Phoenix?
You can technically fly faster than the Mithril Phoenix. So
It would
I'll
still-
say,
it would
yeah,
still take.
about 45 minutes to get there
Okay.
from when it starts.
Okay.
You,
That's a
and
lot of
for
rounds.
the record, the other half of this party is still preoccupied. We're going to get to what you guys are up to in just a second. There's plenty going on over there that you still need to rectify with.
Weird 1 hour time difference that we're in. We crossed the
Yeah.
date line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also it's
God.
a it's a full moon tonight, guys.
See,
So
Yeah, go check that shit
problem.
be
out.
careful.
Yeah, it's a UTC math problem.
So at the top,
Wow. Shoot me.
at the top of the initiative is not my friend Valoth who rolled a 21, but rather the Oracle who rolled a 21.
Wow.
She's more dexterous than me.
I would imagine so.
I got plus 2.
She's got an 18. Total.
I got, okay, if you add my 2 to my 14, it's 16, and it's close.
Grim, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, man. Good to see you in chat. I hope you're having a good one. We're going to need all the help we can get on this split party combat because, like I said, the other 2 are not out of the woods yet. And as we open on our Dark Oracle, the Oracle of the Black Thread, she is going to, as she stands on the opposite side of the courtyard here, she is going to move swiftly to the edge of this rock, and with about...
Yeah, Jason, we did have one
That's
more
in
last
range.
week, but she's not in this one. We wrapped up our combat, and so Zumi's off doing her own thing now.
Yeah.
Doing Zumi things.
Well, Zumi will be there. We'll cover that.
Zumi is there, but just not physically in the room with us.
Justin, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. And Renarius, thank you so much for being a part of the Chaos crew. Welcome in, friend. Really appreciate you guys both being here, and I hope you're having a good one. As the Oracle gets into position, she moves more swiftly than you might have thought as she sort of swayed up in a shamble at the start. And as she approaches, she wields her needle-like obsidian dagger. As she whips it around, she throws it at the last second, pulling back as the thread grows taut, and then is going to try and stab into you, Drazad. Distinctly, the needle is not just being thrown, it's like getting in front of you and then being puppeted.
Okay.
She's able to twist it around. and jab it at you.
Wait. Because my simulacrum still has portals.
Okay.
Let me pull this up.
Yeah, let me see what they are before we roll. They're a 9 and a 10.
Yeah.
We'll work with it.
She's still gonna hit.
We'll work with it.
But you could use it for yourself to make sure one of you hit.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a 12 to hit.
No.
Low roll. As it approaches, the first lash does just go straight past you. The second one is when the needle turns and begins to twist in midair. That's another 12. Fuck this dice.
Wow.
I bought you those dice. Thank you, dice.
Good job, Sam.
God damn it. Okay.
Throw that dice
I
outside.
ported it
the
in real
moonlight.
life.
The
Yeah.
last
Yeah, we could
attack.
charge our dice in the
Throw your
moonlight.
dice in the moonlight. Another 12.
That one.
It's an 11. Rolled 2 2s and a 1.
Wow.
As
Aw, I wish
she
I felt
moves
bad
out of
for
the
you.
smoke,
I am defense form Dion.
you imagine she's not quite used to this undead form quite yet, throwing the needle dagger out and sort of tugging on the silver thread connected to it as it just sort of flails near you. At one point, I imagine the needle does like draw across your skin, but it doesn't cut you or draw blood in
the
any
oracle?
sense. This is the oracle.
The thread oracle, not the touch stuff the dust oracle.
Okay.
She is going to stay exactly
that
where
died.
she's standing as we now move to Valoth's initiative.
So-
And your simulacrum.
So is the other the old oracle? Are they still here? Or they've run away?
You turn around and they are wide-eyed. But as you make eye contact with Tristan, you see that he sort of glances over at Liam. Liam clasps his hand one last time. He says, "Go, I will cover you." And then Tristan, hauling the new oracle, is going to carefully place them in the wagon with the child that you had saved, with the mauled leg, and begin rushing off. And rushing is a strong term here. He is moving slowly, but moving away from your group back the way you came from.
Valoth Prime is gonna is gonna like look back, see all this, and then begin to he actually looks towards the simulacrum to kind of see like what he's gonna do, and the simulacrum would place a hand on his shoulder and say like, we need to protect their escape. And Val is going to take like a deep breath, like, oh shit, okay. Like, okay, you know, kind of like looking haggard, bags under his eyes, very tired. As they both begin to trace like arcane symbols in the air. I'm so happy that you didn't kill the simulacrum before I do this, because I've been thinking about this first turn.
I gotta get there.
I wouldn't have hit anyway.
The simulacrum you definitely would have, but yeah.
Really? Even with a 12?
He doesn't have the barrier tattoo.
Oh,
Tattoo.
I need to be going after this thing more. Damn it. I did this to myself.
Yeah. So the simulacrum is going to start to trace. I know that they kind of go on the same turn, so I'm just, or like right after each other, so I'm just
Right.
having them go at the same time. That's okay.
Yeah,
Technically,
absolutely.
the simulacrum could be going first.
I'm okay with that.
He's going to trace a small arcane symbol or circle and sigil in the air, and at the center is going to be the Umbric rune for evocation.
Okay.
And the circle's no bigger than his palm as he grabs the circle out of the air and drags it across in front of him, and it duplicates itself 6 times, and then he spins it, and they all begin to start spinning really fast and light a flame as he casts Melf's Minute Meteor.
I remember now. You might have said that spell a little differently
On our break last session.
on our break last session.
As 6 floating meteors
You remember?
create or manifest around him. Valoth Prime just finishes drawing his circle, which at
You
the
call him
center
Valoth Prime.
sits the Umbric symbol for transfiguration. as he shunts it towards his simulacrum, who then begins to grow in size to a T-Rex and lets out a mighty roar as these 6 meteors circle around his head.
Wow,
Damn it.
taking my entire playbook
Yeah.
here.
That's
Not the
Always
entire-
T-Rex.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm always T-Rex.
And he has
kidding.
meteors.
Yeah.
Because
Stolen.
I turned into a dinosaur. I'm just fucking
yeah,
with you.
Yeah.
The T-Rex and the extinction that it rode in on, okay?
This is its end. As
T-Rex.
it finishes its roar, 2 of the meteors launch forward because it's a bonus action to launch them.
Oh.
At the oracles, I need 2 different dex saves from the oracle.
Is it but you conjured the...
It is
you did the
concentrating on the
polymorph.
meteors. I am concentrating on the polymorph.
I see. Okay.
And then you run away and lay down.
Oh, concentration rings?
Yeah, on me and the...
On the T-Rex. Yeah, on the T-Rex and on other Valor.
Okay, so you're making attack rolls on the
Oh,
Oracle?
dex save from the oracle.
Dex save from
Dex saves.
You concentrate on MILFs?
The simulacrum does.
Yeah, okay.
Ew. Pretty little
does a
simulacrum.
got a really
23 save.
Yep.
And a 26.
Yeah, but they're still going to take some
Half?
damage, I believe.
Okay. As the meteors soar through the air, you see she pulls back that dagger and begins spiraling thread around her, almost like a dancer with one of those trailing ribbons.
Ah.
And it deflects
Rhythmic
a bunch of
gymnastics?
the heat coming off the
I feel
meteors.
like you'd be good at that.
I only see Will Ferrell, like...
I don't know why. I feel like that would be something you'd be good at.
Yeah.
Okay, so 12 half to 6 on one, 8 half to 4 on the other, so that's 10 total.
Okay. 10 points of damage.
10 points of fire damage.
As some of the fire does make it through, you see that a lot of her body is already charred and scarred by
Lotharap.
the flames she's been wandering through here.
Yeah.
She does
Then-
take all that damage.
Valoth would... Starlight's... Where is she? She's on the other side of the street.
Yeah, she's on just on the other side of the rock.
Valoth Prime would end up behind that tent.
This one?
No, the one closer.
This one.
That one.
Like behind
From my perspective.
this way.
So like, well,
Or
yeah,
here.
there, so where she can't see him. And then the T-Rex is going to close. The T-Rex has
Probably 30, 35.
50 feet.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Shit. T-Rex gets right up on the Oracle here.
Tom Tom.
Using those meteors as a distraction to close the gap between the two.
We cannot attack.
No.
Remember.
No.
Yeah.
But he bonus action. That's why I was like,
Yeah,
aha.
yeah. I do
He
something.
would have been able to attack if I hadn't cast the meteors, though.
Right.
But I wanted him to have bonus actions.
T-Rex thuds ahead as it quakes the ground. You see some of the latent embers beneath the snow flare to life in a red flurry of sparks. As the creature reaches them, it lets out a mighty roar. As the Oracle looks back in its face, completely unaffected, and takes a legendary action. They are going to make a single Dark Stitch attack, just like they did before. Hopefully this one hits
On,
the T-Rex.
is it at range? Is it a ranged attack?
It's melee or range.
Okay.
Wow.
A lot of stat blocks do that.
Wait, no, never mind.
You sure?
No, because based on what you said that it rolled before and then the totals,
Does
I
a
can't make it miss the
22
T-Rex.
hit?
Yes.
Finally rolled above a 2. That helps. As the T-Rex approaches, she stops her spin from the meteors and whips out that dagger at speed. It jabs into the side of the T-Rex, and as it does, the needle pulls out, but the thread does not. Like a stitch woven into its skin, it is now tied and is going to lose 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
And you imagine that getting hit by this, because that thread is staying there, might have some other repercussions that you don't yet know of.
Fair enough. Is it doing any damage? Or
It is doing damage. It is 11 points piercing and 9 points necrotic.
20?
Yes.
Doesn't resist anything as a T-Rex, right?
All damage.
No.
With that, we move from Valoth's turn as back at the rest of the party here, or maybe even Valoth. I'll say after you teleported up to the tent here, from the corner of your eye, you spy a blur cutting through the haze, silent, swift. A feline silhouette bursts from the shadow, her form wreathed in frost and ash, and the glint of her obsidian rapier flashes once before pain blossoms where it strikes. That is going to be an advantage to hit. I'm going to do Valoth, even though it would be so cool to do Drazad again.
I was about to say, like, even though I caught a glimpse of it.
Yeah.
No, I know. That was flavor. I was just hoping.
I was hoping.
Does a what's a 19 on the die? I'm pretty sure that'll hit.
Does it have a -3?
No.
Yep.
26. I have it here. Sorry.
Yeah.
26 to hit. As
right, not the simulacrum.
it is you.
Okay.
As that connects, she pulls the rapier back, and you see Luciana standing before you. An enemy turned ally turned enemy once again.
Yeah, exactly.
10 points of piercing and 10 points necrotic.
20.
And she has 2 more attacks. These will be straight rolls, however.
Made.
A 23 to hit.
Yeah, the next one I'm gonna. The T-Rex is gonna see it, and for the sake of like understanding how this thing hits, it's gonna roll a 9
On the second,
on the
third one. Okay. So the second attack hits, but then the last one, as it's surely going to strike 3 quick jabs in quick succession, both targeted at your abdomen, hoping to hit some vital point. The last one suddenly just veers wide with a 16 to hit.
Oh, just barely. Okay.
Barely, as it cuts at the clothes you wear, opening a small gash where you feel the cold of the midnight tundra
Another 20
here
on the next
pouring in.
on the second hit.
Yeah, it's a 23 to hit.
Well, I mean like damage wise.
It is another 20. Sorry. Yes.
Oh, my concentration checks.
Very nice.
And I did roll for the T-Rex having gotten hit, and it also made it, so the meteors are still there.
I'm placing our good friend Luciana here, who was hiding behind the wall, and you teleported in front of her and just
Yeah.
looked
Ooh,
back.
easy.
Hey, that looks cool.
You teleported into where her sword was.
Oh, whoa.
In Rary's, you hear, "Our friend is here, and I now know your pain."
Is it Luciana?
Yeah.
It is Luciana.
I thought she was dead.
Yeah, and now she's obsidian.
God damn it.
She is dead.
He is.
You just hear a low growl in
Undead.
response.
With that, we move past Luciana's turn to Drazad's. It is your go, Drazad. What would you like to do?
Seeing my friend is here, I'm gonna pull out Dustlight in the form.
You just activated SIRI.
Literally.
On my phone.
Yeah, don't say it. I'm gonna pull out Dustlight, and
Okay.
as I go to pull it out, it'll start to kind of bend and shape, and I'll pull it out into. You said she had a rapier.
She does have an obsidian rapier, and a rapier was her weapon of choice up till now. She's
So
very
I'm gonna-
much a duelist.
That's what Dustlight is now.
Okay.
Here you go, Montoya.
Is this your new sword?
You've killed my father.
yeah.
Prepare to die.
Have you used it yet?
Yeah.
Maybe I
He
just.
hasn't transformed it. Into
Ah.
it yet, but yeah.
I'll look over at her and I'll go. You'll hear again the low growl. Here, Luciana. Do not forget about me.
She turns to face you, and you just see a deadpan expression on her face. You're used to seeing her worried, scared, cocky, but you have not seen her just completely stoic, and
Damn, she
perhaps it
stabbed you?
even pains you a bit
I
to see her
remember.
empty in this way.
Worst meat shield ever.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? She was a great meat shield.
Till she died.
Yeah. I'll kind of let out a sigh, but nonetheless, it will be fun to take you down. And then I will So I think, I'm going to turn undead on the Oracle.
Okay.
Use my channel divinity. And I need a...
Wisdom save?
Is it a wisdom save?
Pretty sure it's wisdom.
I think so.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save,
Natural 20.
And
Woo!
What
Probably
dice
for
was
something
that?
crazy like a
Blue
30.
dice. I'm going to keep using that
Yeah,
one.
but she's
No,
probably
no.
pretty wise.
Stay over there.
Don't touch it.
So as you brandish your holy light, it bathes the battlefield for a moment, but as that light fades, you see the Oracle staring back at you, wielding her obsidian weapon, and just cold, dark eyes are her response to you.
Ugh. Valot, we might be in a little bit of trouble. Yeah. And then I think that is everything that I can do right now.
Okay. Are you moving or anything?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to look at.
Mhm.
30 feet. Let me get as far as I can get this way.
Diagonal, sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Okay. As you round the tree to give yourself, I'll say you have half cover from the Oracle in your current position. You kind of break line of sight for a moment as you round the tree, but you keep eyes on her because you're not sure what trick she has up her sleeve. And it's a good thing you do because as soon as you reach that position at the end of your turn, she holds out a hand and then pulls it back, almost as if plucking the string of a harp. I am going to have you. No, I'm going to have Valoth.
Did you see me from where I am? Because my intention was to hide from her where I teleported.
Yeah, Simulacrum Valoth needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Shit.
Oh, he is so wisdomous.
Yeah.
I'd imagine since this is the creature that she got with her dark thread before, she actually plucks the dark thread, and you see it resonate up through like a barely visible line that appears out of their backside, like the center of their
gonna use a luck.
spine.
His last luck.
Okay.
This is being charmed actually before.
This is not against being charmed.
Okay.
However, seeing them gearing up to make use of Lucky, she is going to clutch the thread now, pull it tight, and almost bind the creature, bind Simulacrum Valoth to the fate that she foresees. And you have disadvantage on this saving throw.
Okay.
This is a reaction.
So it's even roll if I'm using lucky.
Yeah.
She has no reaction. Until the start of initiative, which none of us get to go before then. Yeah. Wait, no, this is the simulacrum dice. You said wisdom?
It is a wisdom.
That is a 23.
Okay.
70
Hell
on the
yeah.
dice plus 6.
With the 23, you are able to stave off the effects. The T-Rex wrenches away from the thread that the Oracle is clutching, pulling out of her hand and drawing it completely taut. You don't see a scowl or anything run across her face, but she does sort of reposition herself, twisting that obsidian dagger in her hand and preparing for what appears to be another attack. Moving from Drazad's turn now, we go to Liam. Liam in the distance is dumbfounded for a moment behind all of you, but snaps back into reality as soon as he sees someone other than the Oracle attacking his group. He says, I do not know if I can bring myself to hurt you, but I will do everything in my power to stop you. As he rushes to the center of the battlefield, holding the maul aloft once again, you see light gathering towards the middle of the maul. He calls out to his allies, shield your eyes! And he slams it into the snow as white bathes the battlefield. Both Luciana and the Oracle are going to have to make dex saves. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure they're both decent at it.
Yeah, Luciana was pretty...
The Oracle
nimble.
saves with a 23, and Luciana fails with an 8.
Wow.
Natural 2s are very real here.
It's the moon. The moon, guys.
We'll make her characters.
Fuck yeah, moon.
Double checking.
Pin to hit.
Nice. So, as
We'll save this.
As this light bathes the battlefield, you see the Oracle recoil a bit as they do take some damage. 11 points to be exact. Luciana, however, reels back, and you just see not her clutching at her eyes, but instead she's just sort of wide-eyed looking around, almost like a Roomba that's lost itself.
Is she blinded?
She is blinded and has taken 22 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
With that, we move from Liam's turn. It would go back to the Oracle's turn. She's going to take one more legendary action, and seeing this T-Rex right in front of her, she wields the obsidian dagger in her hand and goes to draw on the thread, seemingly to wind up and make an attack, but suddenly the dark thread holding the T-Rex yanks it in another direction. The 10 feet that you lost are now hers to use until that T-Rex's turn. She's going to move it 10 feet back.
Oh, she moves the T-Rex.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a cool mechanic, right?
It is. It would be a shame if the T-Rex had reach.
What's 15 feet? God damn it! Really? Okay. So as we would come back to the top of initiative, back to the Oracle's turn, we instead move to the other side of Ashendel, where our other heroes are still fighting valiantly. Even with Broil Feld and his hordes return to the soil, the Inferno continues to rage, sweeping east and flicking dangerously close to the explosive kindling and timber of Marilyn's armory. Amidst the sparks, Marilyn and Apollo work together as Zumi now joins in to push the grease wheel sprayer along, but the massive marvel will not budge. Even with your untrained eyes, you can tell that you'll need a lot more manpower to get it rolling as you hear Marilyn call out, "Come on! It's gotta move or the whole city may go up in flames!" What do you do?
Stoke the flames.
Yeah. Farted and Sam called me out.
You looked right at me and just started laughing. And
I thought you were laughing at my
you first
reaction.
I thought it was me. I barely heard
it.
So for clarity, this is going to be more or less a skill challenge for you guys to get through, and both of you will be able to act. However, the DC that I have set, both of you need to pass, or it will count as a failure.
Okay, what are we trying to do again?
We're trying to move. We're trying to move the siege equipment?
Move it or quell the flames, whatever you need to do. Right now, the flames are getting really close to the wood that makes up the siege equipment.
How far are we from the water that you were saying?
So the water, you know, is on the other side of the wall of Ashendel. And Marilyn has been essentially conveying to you that if they can get the sprayer back to the south gate and around, they can spray over the wall and put out all these flames.
Okay, so that's why they're trying to move it.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So if I'm still a pterodactyl, I
cool.
could
You are.
potentially help pick something up and move it, right?
The sprayer is a huge siege weapon.
Okay.
And not only is it huge, but I mean, it's quite heavy. I would imagine this is heavier than just a huge
And what
sprayer.
is the siege weapon? I don't
There are multiple here. There's the bellow burst, the blower, the little accordion thing, and then there's essentially what looks like a catapult, but it's made up of a spinning wheel that sort of grabs. It acts as a pump that pushes.
It's a big fire hose.
Well, why
Yeah.
do we need to move it?
You need to move it over to where the water is within the city so that you can spray water onto the fire.
Okay.
You and I would say at this moment, as the battle has kind of subsided, before the smoke sort of overtakes you again, you look up and you can see on the walls even there are Ashendel soldiers rushing with small buckets of water. They're filling their helmets even and just throwing it over the side, trying to wet the ground before the flames reach the walls.
I mean, would she not be able to help move it? Because there's other people trying to push this thing. I know she's
Yeah.
a big pterodactyl. That's
Oh,
gonna
you
go a long
absolutely
way.
could.
That's what I'm saying. I can help
Yeah.
move it.
And I would even give you probably a bonus to any strength check considering your size.
I would like to help move it. And then once it's like moved, I can drop my polymorph and then do shape water and help like.
Well, you can't see the water. It's on the other side of the wall.
No, the water that they are carrying in with buckets.
Oh, I guess. I mean, it's spray.
Oh,
you can shape some of
Then,
it.
Yeah, I'll help.
If you would like, I would allow you to do
I
that.
imagine that once the thing is in place, it's going to be pumping water out, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then I can help like.
Ow.
Yeah, you can absolutely.
That's
do
what
that.
I'm saying.
Think of the walls. We passed through these walls once.
I would say at least 60 feet deep. These are
was thinking-
very large walls around a major city.
Yeah, I was thinking mold the earth to make a tunnel underneath into the water.
I don't know. I like where you're at.
Yeah,
It's not a bad idea.
But I mean, it's gonna take us like
Yeah.
even me and you together. It'll take us 6 rounds.
Yeah, because I have 5 foot.
And realistically, I mean, each one of these things is not happening in a round, but it's not much more than that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'm kind of thinking of it in that.
I
way.
can't cast anything until I am not polymorphed anymore. Sorry.
That's okay. You had a long day, I know.
Excuse me. I did. I can't cast anything until I'm not polymorphed, so I want to get the most usage out of my pterodactyl. So I want to try.
I'm gonna give you a bardic.
Okay.
You got a bardic.
Is that a D10?
You
Okay.
pass bardics out
As much as you can.
as much as I can to people helping Maryland. Like
And I will say,
Yeah.
like taking stock, you see Marilyn, you see Apollo, you see Zumi, and you see one other soldier that survived your
all
initial.
5 of them.
Yeah, just trying to dish out as much
Wink to
bardics as you
everybody.
can.
Wait.
I'm gonna try to like grab onto it with my claws and like fly backwards with it to help like move it.
Okay, you reach onto the other side and begin pushing off with your wings, just trying to give them some sort of momentum that they can build off of. You know that once this is moving, it's easier to continue the push. I'm going to have you make an athletics check, and I know you're going to love this, but you're getting a performance check as you hand out those bardics.
Okay, that works.
Alex, you said you were going to give her advantage on this because of her size?
I said you could have a bonus. I'll give you a plus 3.
All right.
By the way, while they roll that Saft, thank you for being a member for 3 months. We're so glad to have you, man. Been really enjoying your contributions to this stream and also the chat plays stream that we'll be running.
Dice rolls. We will need it.
Yeah.
I'm taking I'm taking a 19 out of the chat for 25.
25 and on.
I'm gonna take a chat roll too.
Okay.
I'm trying to do
Carry the
math here.
one.
Yeah.
Just say some numbers. Sam got you.
I'm gonna take a 30.
Oh, holy
I take
shit.
a 7 from chat for a 30.
As you rush around the battlefield,
Chat roll of 30.
ringing.
I rolled a 23. And
Oh,
I
you
took a
took a-
7.
okay.
Is you Lars's drum broken right now?
It did break.
Broken in
It
combat.
broke.
It did. Okay.
So I will do this performance, and then next turn I'm going to mend my drum.
Okay. As you're sort of rushing around to all the individuals that are pushing on this massive anti-siege weapon, you sort of grab them by the shoulders, each one. Get a hold of yourself, man. Get a hold of yourself, man. Get a hold of yourself, woman. Get a hold of yourself, man.
I'm slapping everybody.
You do see that they are not only inspired by your shaking them to their senses, but as they see this pterodactyl beginning to pull against them, they see the wheels beginning to turn. You see a bit of hope beginning to enter their eyes once again. You both pass the check, but as you move further on, so does the flame, and over the crackle of flame, Odd, you were so attuned to inspiring these individuals that you're listening for any groans of pain or any signs of worry from them. You hear cries for help, but it's not coming from any of your companions pushing on this siege weapon. Instead, you see as the fire twists your vision, the weary faces of a small squad of roughly a dozen Erytheian soldiers cut off and encircled by the flames behind you. What do the two of you do?
Did we successfully get it?
It's moving.
Okay.
Moving.
Can you describe it to me again?
Yeah, so the flames are sort of approaching the back of the siege weapon. You are moving it back towards the south camp, trying to get it in through the southern wall. And as the flames are approaching, you look back and you see some soldiers that are trapped in the flames.
Many?
About a dozen.
About a dozen.
Oh shoot.
I want to.
And I'll say you also can see the bellow burst is being left behind. This might not be
Oh.
useful for this, but if you save those soldiers, they might be able to help.
I want to go. I'm gonna seeing that they have some momentum on this.
Okay.
I want to fly over and try to could I land?
There is enough room for you to land, but only just, and you would be crowding them.
I want to land and try to get them to get on my back.
Okay.
Probably a soldier in each claw.
Yeah, I can grab a couple,
Huh?
a couple with my hands and one, maybe one or two with my mouth.
You're not.
And the new rules do say you can speak in wild shape, but not in polymorph.
Yeah.
So I think this is actually not going to be an athletics check for you. And I'll say you might be able to save some of them,
reverse
but
intimidate.
you're not all of them are going to be able to fit. You're going to need to make a, I'll let you pick, either persuasion or intimidation. What are you doing, Odd, while she does that?
I think what I want to do is I want to mend the drum.
Okay.
I want to mend the drum, and then drinking a potion is a bonus action.
It is.
I'm gonna drink the potion of Hill Giant Strength.
Okay.
Mend the drum and get this thing moving.
Moving.
Fast.
30,
Yeah.
20.
So not doing anything for the soldiers remaining.
I don't think there's nothing I can.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
just confirming. That's all.
Yeah.
Dirty 20 for persuasion.
Nice.
Okay. And Odd, I'm going to have you roll an athletics check. I believe the Hill Giant Strength already gives you bonuses to athletics, so just add that in. As you down the potion, you feel your muscles surge. Your back almost puts a strain on your armor as you hear it clanking and grinding, almost like the inside of the Titanic after it hit the iceberg, you know?
I have
You hear it from your chest.
I have a question. Could I possibly grab them and put them on my back?
Yeah, I
With
mean,
my
with your
wings?
check, you are able to convince them. You see they're hesitant at first, but as you sort of nudge one up onto your back, they sort of look at the flames. They're like, better this than
Yeah.
whatever other ill fate we might would for sure
so
meet.
I'll try to take them, fly out with them.
Okay. I will say that you're able to grip 2 and 4 right on your back. So out of the dozen, you're saving half.
All right, could I go back in a second time?
I think with your movement, you could. I'm gonna have one more subsequent check. And again,
Right.
if you fail the checks at all, it does count as a failure.
Right.
So, the subsequent check that I would like you to make, I'm gonna say acrobatics. As you try to take a shortcut through the flames themselves, instead of soaring over them, you're dashing out and then back in.
Right.
Odd, what did you get on your check?
25.
25. As you muscle into the grease wheel sprayer, you're able to move it at a much faster pace, so much so that the others sort of struggle to keep up with you at first, and it allows a couple of them to look back and consider taking...
Go get it.
They move on. Just as Flora returns with the first batch of soldiers, they group up and begin pushing the bellow burst alongside the grease wheel sprayer. You have both anti-siege weapons in tow. What was your second roll?
18.
With an 18, I'm going to say you are able to rescue the other 6 of them. However,
Hell yeah.
in the process, you are going to take 17 points of fire damage for taking that shortcut through back and forth.
With all that movement, it seems like she could grab them, bring them 30 feet, go back, grab some more.
17, you said?
17.
Leapfrog them.
Yeah.
With this,
Damn, you didn't make this damn thing resistant to nothing?
no, it's got plenty of hit points.
I mean, little resistance
You didn't
here
drop
and
concentration, did you?
there. Let me roll.
Beat a 10. Use its con.
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
plus
You
some
did
other
it.
things.
So you're able to hang on to concentration.
So that's an 18. I have a +7 to con save.
As you break the rank of fire, the wall of fire, and set down the remaining soldiers that now join the rest of the ranks, a few of them muscle up against the grease wheel sprayer, and in their haste, one of the soldiers accidentally dislodges the loaded grease barrel from the sprayer contraption as the barrel kicks swiftly against the sloped earth and begins rolling perilously towards the flames, licking at your heels. We are going to jump back to our other group before
There's a powder keg.
there is basically a powder keg that's
rolling
about to
towards
blow
us.
up.
Okay. Think about what you want to
And then
do.
Cut back. We move back to the other group at the top of initiative as the Oracle has driven back the T-Rex just a bit. You half expect her to run away, but
Should've
instead...
said that it had freaking reach. Should have let him try to run her away.
Instead, she is going to stay within its range and carefully maneuver over to Liam.
Does she enter within 10 feet and then leave? Do that?
I don't believe so. She could stay far enough
15
away.
feet away? Because 2 attacks. One is a 10-foot. So I would have then asked, like, if it's entering
Oh, and you're
leaving
technically
that range.
leaving its range. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy for the same reason that ropers are crazy. I believe that's what they're called. The stalactite.
Oh,
creatures
yeah,
that,
yeah,
have the
yeah.
50-foot melee attack. Anyway, as she moves next to Liam, you see he's bringing his maul back down from that blinding light that he summoned. He turns and looks at the Oracle. He lifts his maul and hesitates for a second. That's all she needs as she gathers a bundle of thread and casts it out. I am going to need, obviously, Liam. I'm also going to need T-Rex Valoth and Valoth proper to make wisdom saving throws.
This is against being charmed?
It is not against being charmed.
Is it going to deal damage?
It is going to deal damage. You can tell that much.
Okay.
You see the lines of thread, while silver, apart from the obsidian weapon, they do begin to glow with sort of this deep purple energy.
Oh yeah, I'll pull out my rapier and You're not going to do that to my friends. And
Like a lightning rod,
yeah.
you gather.
siphon.
Who are you siphoning it from? It is only one creature.
Liam's probably a beefy boy.
Yeah, Liam also hasn't gotten hit yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been pretty good.
I'm pretty
Got
low.
Luciano over there. I'll take it from Valoth.
Okay.
Valoth Prime.
Okay, so
Just number 0.
From across the battlefield, you siphon one of the threads into and around the rapier itself.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
can't.
I have to be within 30 feet.
Of me or of her?
I think it's of the creature.
Or a spell or magical effect deals damage to a creature within 30 feet.
Yeah,
of
so
you. Oh,
You can only do Liam. I
Liam.
think. Yeah, that's fine.
for the record, it is also only if it deals damage.
So if we save, it may. Yeah, it may not. It may be
Yeah.
a save or suck thing. We'll see.
Yeah. So hold off, but we know you're at least
Yeah.
I didn't need it. I got a nat 20 for a 26. And Sydney Valoff got a 24.
Oh, you son of a bitch on these wisdom saves, man. Okay, well, Liam does at least fail, so you get to see what happens unless you decide to take it from Liam.
Yeah, I'll take the...
Okay. Now, here's the kicker about this ability. I designed it in a certain way. You automatically succeed the save in terms of the damage,
Yeah.
but there are other effects to this, so I will still have you make the save. You are not impervious to the other effects.
Wisdom. But you wisdom is boy.
It doesn't make you resistant or anything. It just says you are dealt damage as if you make the save, but you don't necessarily make the save. Yeah. Cool bit of wordplay. How much? 24. As this web of thread goes in and hovers in the air, guided down by the wind, begins to ensnare like a fleet of tiny invisible spiders floating on the breeze. Your allies begin to writhe in pain as this deep purple psychic energy begins to lash out at their minds. Valoth and T-Rex Valoth are able to escape the threads and will themselves not to be rendered immobile. But you see Liam begins to... and his eyes go wide. His eyes begin to shed a bright light as his fate is being taken over. At the last moment, you throw your rapier point out, guiding the psychic energy off of him into yours. You feel your body stiffen, your bones locking, but you are able to shake off the effect as all of you make it through what is probably her most powerful feature.
Praise the great Pyraxis. Stupid Oracle.
That is her turn as we now move to Valoth.
Are
What do
we
you
still
do?
telepathically linked, or that went away?
That went away.
We are,
Yeah,
because I re-upped it for us.
we
Y'all are
not
not with
yeah.
us, no.
Hey, how
At that
many...
time, you would be, technically still, because it lasts for an hour.
Yeah,
How many
damage die.
But
damage die it would have dealt?
I just wanted to like see if I could like communicate to you
Six
guys,
damage die.
like,
Thank you.
would not
what's
be
going on.
You guys are technically like that's why I said like the Dateline thing. I think you guys are technically like 50 minutes behind us right now,
Okay.
where we are ish.
Yeah.
So like,
No, we're
yes, but
Yeah.
we wouldn't know anything
Yeah,
that's happening
okay.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what kind
It's
of
like the
damage?
planets that we see
Psychic.
in the sky are light years past.
Yeah. Sort of like that.
If someone were looking at us, they'd see the dinosaurs.
I love that the
Yeah,
basic
yeah,
concept
because
of
we're
this not
dinosaurs.
happening at the same time, not making a whole lot of sense. But light traveling from other solar systems reaching us later.
Relativity?
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like 8 minutes and 24 seconds for the sun.
Period.
So
Saft, thank you for the gifted membership as well, man. So glad to have you in here. Go ahead.
Sticking with the T-Rex going first, because that's kind of what I did last time.
20 seconds. Apologies.
The T-Rex from, I guess, it's within 15 of her.
It is within
right?
15 of her.
He's gonna spin around, whipping his tail to try and knock her down.
Okay.
Real good.
That
Before you tell me, I'm going to give you disadvantage.
Okay.
As she attempts to pull that thread again, taking control.
14.
14 is going to miss as the tail begins to spin out. You know fate. You know how to twist it, how to alter reality, and you see it happen before you. And for a moment, you think that your own power has done this in some weird way, but then you realize that you are up against someone with similar gifts as the Oracle pulls on the thread.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming is that a disadvantage on all my attacks because it has another.
It is only that one attack.
Okay, then it's gonna close in on her. Because
Okay.
the next attack has to be a little bit closer.
Yep. Just 10 feet, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
You
rolling
want to actually get...
just the 10. Well, the thread is still being pulled between this thing.
The
right?
thread is not still there. That only lasts until the start of... the end of your next turn.
Yeah, and then he's gonna stay a little bit back like
I
that.
don't think I like that word.
What?
Red.
Thread?
Every time you say it, I'm like,
Well, I've definitely conditioned you not to like it.
that might be what it is, honestly.
Does a 26 hit?
A 26 does hit. Yes.
She's grappled
Okay.
and restrained.
As she thwarts fate by swinging that tail around to the side, T-Rex Valoth uses the momentum in a spin to lunge forward and chomp down on her fragile body. I'm guessing that's a lot of damage.
Well, it's 112, but it's a lot of things above 6. So it's going to be above half. So that's 20 plus... That's 32 plus another 7. That's 39 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And assuming she's smaller than large, then she is.
She is medium.
and restrained.
So as the T-Rex chomps down, you don't see blood eke out, but instead you see a mess of thread just sort of spool out, almost like intestines from inside her body. As she is lifted into the air, grappled and restrained by the T-Rex, you see in her face, sticking out from the T-Rex mouth, like just no reaction still.
And as she stares down, I completely forgot about these 4 meteors that are revolving around the T-Rex's face.
Combo.
He's gonna launch him, but he's going to position it behind her so that it doesn't hit himself with the meteor.
Well, and restrained gives disadvantage on dex, or do you auto fail? I always forget.
Disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
On restrained?
Restrained and grappled?
Just restrained.
Yeah, grapple doesn't do that. It just sets your speed to 0 and gives you
I
disadvantage.
just read them. That's the only reason I know that right away.
No. Well, it does in this case. All right. So she will have disadvantage on these saves.
Imagine he's like, it's like he's sticking.
I was just looking.
He got her bit down.
She's going to legendary resist one of them.
Yeah.
The first.
So that was the first. I rolled the damage in 2 separate, so that
Okay.
resisted.
Note taker, be taking notes over there.
It's like the T-Rex is like roasting.
She'll take the second
like
one. She's
over
not
a
going to burn
fire
a
like
second legendary
marshmallow.
Yeah.
resistance. And there's
Make it
3 or
s'more.
just 2?
It's 2 per. So there's
Yeah.
2 left now. So the first one was a 6. She resisted it, so halved to 3.
Okay.
The second one was 7, so she's gonna take.
Damn it.
7. Yeah.
That's the difference maker right
one
there.
more point of damage. Yeah.
That's what's going to do me in.
And then Valoth Prime is going to Starlight Step away from what's her name, Luciana.
Okay.
And as he, with his back to her still, he's going to Starlight Step away, but he's going to step out of the Starlight Step facing her and the Oracle as he pulls 2 whips out, and he's going to save from both of them.
Okay.
I have to shout out Russell's
Yeah, that was
comment.
great.
He said, a T-Rex hurling meteors and an undead creature. I'm not sure I'm able to process that level of irony.
Level of meta, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so funny.
Hint save for the Oracle first. That is a
Alternate universe where the T-Rexes are the dominant species.
And they
Legendary
weren't wiped
resistance
out by
burn.
the meteors.
Okay. She's only got 1 legendary resistance left.
She burned another one?
you assume, and then the Oracle.
Yeah,
Better
yeah.
not be your fucking
Sorry, the Luciana. Luciana rolls on her int save a 19.
Well,
So
I
yeah,
don't know if I want to
she
cheer
does
for her
save.
or not. I'm so confused. She went from like an enemy to an ally to an enemy.
He's gone.
No, she's like a husk right now. We just kill her. It's just fun because
So that's 10 psychic damage. They both saved half to 5.
Okay.
And then Valoth is going to use the rest of his movement to run the fuck away over here. So
Don't
30
forget
feet
to go
teleport,
prone.
and then 30 feet over there.
lay down.
You can get back here if you want. That's about as far as you can go with 60 full feet of movement. One moment. I need to add on the damage before I forget.
Oh, and we did learn bonus action to drink a potion, right? I'm going to drink my potion of greater healing.
You have so many actions.
And I'm going to delete potion
Two
of greater
characters.
is 4. Okay.
I must have used mine.
At the end of your turn, Valoth, she is going to
That was almost max healing.
Dark Stitch. Didn't really help her a whole lot last time.
YouTube always like crashes at this time, like right around 8 o'clock. My page like craps out and I have to refresh
It's
it.
always the chat that says it's mine on mine.
Yeah, mine just like
She's going to Dark
goes to a blank
Stitch
window. Yep.
Liam in front of her as a legendary action.
Yeah, they're like,
Does she have disadvantage on that because of the grapple?
Oh, she would. She would have disadvantage on any attack because of the restrain.
Yeah.
So I'll roll again. Damn it. That first one was going to hit. I don't think this one will. With a 13, that is going to miss Liam as she spins the obsidian needle out of her palm. You see a thread sort of begin to wrap around his throat, but he cleverly sticks his forearm in and breaks the thread as it the obsidian needle goes spinning off and then rejoins as she pulls it back into her grasp. That was her legendary action. We now move to Luciana's turn. Luciana is going to rush inward, make attacks on... I think she's going to make attacks on the T-Rex, actually.
Okie dokie.
First attack, 18 to hit.
Yep.
So 20 points of damage you can save. Or is it 19?
It was 20 last time, 10 and 10.
said Lunciana gonna get it.
It is 10 and 10.
Obsidian Lunciana, our worst nightmare.
Maintain concentration, so you on.
Okay. The second attack, as she brings that rapier around and then thrusts out from her chest there, is going to be a 13 to hit.
That exactly hits.
Yeah. It's going to be another 20. Make another save.
Yep.
Okay. And last attack as she leaps up with her feline agility and tries to drive the rapier into the creature's spine, hoping to jar loose whatever concentration it is holding. That is a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Oh my god! Drop your concentration, damn it.
My dice are hot tonight, and I just jinxed them. I'm gonna start rolling like shit. but-
Moving out of her turn now, Drazad, it is your go. What would you like to do?
I think I'm just gonna run up on the Oracle and
Grappled and restrained, so take those advantaged attacks.
yeah,
Yeah, Morgan, can you give me some grappled and restrained
I
markers?
sure can do that. How many?
One.
Just grappled and restrained.
Oh,
I guess I'm just gonna take a swing at it.
Because I keep forgetting.
oh, good.
Because I don't think I have really anything. I mean, I can do like searing
In your
smite.
tubes.
Do I really want to bring them up?
Isn't Searing Smite something you can decide after you hit, right? Or no? Is that different? Is that
Yeah,
is that
you
new?
can-
As you
Hey.
hit the target.
Luciana was blinded. I'm going to make those attacks at disadvantage
Oh, okay.
until the end of her turn. That is 13 to hit on the first. Sorry, 14. A 21.
Which would have been the 13. Yeah, because it was lower.
And then the last one, it hits. It's a 23.
Got him.
So it still happens. I just wanted to be fair. Can you
Yeah,
drop a blinded ring on Luciana for me
Sure
as well?
can. Maybe.
Yeah.
I love her paint job. You did a good job on that.
I
Mini.
know, I really like the colors.
Too bad we hate her.
It's rare that I get to use like a ton of bright colors on minis. I feel like so many
Yeah, just never.
look like sort of neutral
Fine.
tones.
Yeah, I'm just
like
gonna
having a
run up
cat.
and try to
It's all wet.
She's like,
shove the
Yeah.
rapier right through her chest.
she's like having one of those cats that just randomly bites you
Uh-huh.
every now and then for no reason.
Dude, fuck that cat.
Does a
Could you walk
21
by and they're like, bah, 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 bah.
A 21 does hit, and she does not have a reaction to stop you. It is advantage to hit her too.
Oh.
Remember, she's
Yeah, 'cause
restrained.
Not 20.
It's higher, but not enough.
Okay. You connect with the rapier as T-Rex Valos sort of leans over and just holds her there for you to stab
Huh?
like a piece of
Yeah.
meat.
And then it's 1d6 plus 4. Sorry. 6.
Total?
Yeah.
Is that with the extra damage?
what extra? Oh no. And then 6 more psychic damage.
She is resistant to psychic, so it's half to 3, just so you know.
So
Yeah, no, you're good. And then I will use a first level slot, cast Searing Smite, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Con save is a 17.
It's an 18. She fails.
you got one
At the
more.
start of
maybe
each
two?
of its
She's using a legendary resistance.
Yo.
Now I can start throwing some spells.
Well, let me ask you this as well. Are you using anything else with Dusklight? Not that you have to. I just want to know.
I'm so glad you reminded me. Yes.
There's a lot on that item, which
Yeah,
will be in the
yeah.
homebrew package.
Use it.
Okay.
Smite her. Oh
I
my-
want
it
to
is
see
my
what
turn?
it does.
It is the biggest novel of a magic item I've ever made.
Yeah, I really like it. I'm glad you said that because I was going to do this and I
It's just a lot to keep track of, so I wanted to make sure you knew.
I will as I connect and stab through her chest. I imagine like floating on the other side is the little obsidian dagger.
Uh-huh.
As the rapier goes through, it just ding, and touches the dagger. And I would like to use anti-magic resonance.
Okay.
Nice.
Are you either trying to? Well, I guess you're trying to dispel that item, correct?
Well, so it says alternatively, when you hit a creature wielding or carrying a magic item with an attack using Dustlight, you can expend no charge to attempt to temporarily disable that item for a minute.
Or are you trying to dispel magic on her? Important distinction.
I mean, she's an undead, but this is like weird territory. I'm not sure.
I don't
do
know if
this blade.
suppressing the item would
Make her
unsummon her.
Yeah.
It might at least break Descartes' hold on her, and she might help us for a minute.
Because it can't use any magical properties during the suppression.
It's also worth noting that the DC they have to make for that depends on the rarity of the item.
Right, that's the other thing.
You may
this
not
is
know.
Probably
Yeah,
like
probably just cast it on her, I guess.
dispel magic on her.
It's on her, right?
It is on her,
Yeah.
and it essentially targets any. It just operates like normal dispel magic,
Yeah, it's a
except you
fourth.
use the ability check that you use to make the attack roll. If it's higher than 4th level.
What?
Yeah. So normally when you cast dispel magic, if the spell's level is higher than 3rd level, you have to make an Arcana check.
Right.
Essentially to see if you can dispel it. In this case, because you're using dispel magic with the weapon, you use the modifier you use to attack, which I think for you would be either strength or dex. Probably strength.
Does your brain feel like the peanuts are talking to you right now? Because that's how I feel.
So if he
Chat knows what I'm talking
if
about.
he used it on her,
That knows what's up.
he would be attempting essentially to dispel the obsidian weapon.
To dispel the magical effect on her.
Yeah.
If he uses it on the weapon, she gets to save to see if she can like hold her attunement to it, essentially.
She's out of legendary resistances, and I do have a portent 10. I don't know what's. Do we know what save? It's a con save, right?
It would be a. I think it lists it in the thing, but I'm pretty sure it's a con save.
I'll do
Because if you do the item, I can make her fail that. But if you do the other thing, you have to roll, and I can't make you succeed at that.
Let's see what happens to the item so we know for the future.
Okay.
Yeah, how do I dispel magic?
Well, the dispel magic, I believe, only can be applied to a
Her.
creature. The item thing has to be on the item.
No, when you hit a creature or object.
Yeah, but you're not hitting the
Yes.
object. You're hitting the creature, so you.
Yeah,
would-
that's
Oh, right.
that's in the case of like
Yeah,
you
okay, I
walk
see
up
what
to a magic door. And
Yeah, I'll
yeah.
try this. Yeah, we'll do the suppression.
Okay.
Okay. And T-Rex Valoth, like, seeing this magic flow towards the weapon and seeing her, like, grab her arm, trying to save it, porting it to whatever her save is to a 10.
Okay. As your rapier
It's a con, right?
connects with the obsidian-like needle dagger, you see it beginning to jitter wildly as she tries to reel it back in on her thread. And just as she goes to grasp it, you see threads sort of extending out from her palm to wind around it. And Valoth casts a bit of starlight magic, flies across the battlefield. Rather, I would imagine
It was
this
the
is-
T-Rex that has the portents.
yeah, it just chomps down harder.
Yeah.
And she's not quite able to reach it as you see the dagger tumble off of her fingertip into the snow below. It begins to sort of rattle and then stops as you see the thread attached to it, almost like the fuse of a firework sort of following back to the oracle when it reaches. And she goes completely limp.
Wait, it's a minute, right?
Hell yeah.
It's only for a minute that this happens, so we don't know if, like, once a minute's up, if
We
it's
break
back
the
up.
obsidian weapon.
Yeah. We're just
Potentially.
not to touch it.
Oh, I miss Jenna Marbles.
So, Drazad, at the end of your turn, it is now Liam who turns to you and looks with an expression of utter gratitude, as if thanking you in this moment for not making him attack his former ally.
Yeah, oh yeah. Go after
He
the cat.
turns and rushes after Luciana. He's going to make 3 attacks, I believe.
I heard she played with the carpet and tore it up.
Hit,
She scratched the couch.
hit.
That the carpet sits on
Miss.
top of. I mean, underneath.
So 2 attacks will hit.
Yeah,
Each one
underneath the
deals 21 points of radiant damage for a 42 total as he swings in with his maul, no longer hesitating, sweeping her feet from out from under her and then driving the maul into her as she lay on the ground. As he lifts his maul again to do the same, she rolls out of the way and then scampers to her feet. She does take a hefty amount of damage here, but she is still up. As we move from his turn, we would be circling back to the Oracle's position, and you all wait on bated breath to see what she does. But instead, we're going to jump back over to our other team to see how they're faring with that powder keg. What are you doing?
How far away is the powder keg?
The flames were essentially nipping at your heels. I would imagine as the powder keg is sort of tumbling towards it, this is no more than 15 feet away from the nearest open flame.
How far away am I from the powder keg?
About that 15 feet, because you're pushing up on the two anti-siege weapons.
Okay, so we only
Both of you, I believe.
15 feet away from the other one.
Well, the flames are moving towards you as well.
Gotcha. Okay. Can I want to teleport. I want to misty step to the keg,
Okay.
and then I guess I will dimension door
The keg. Okay. You and the keg.
be in the keg.
I'll allow that. I'll say it's a willing creature in this case. I will have you make a
Don't have
actually, because this is just outside of the normal use of the spell, I would have you make an Arcana check. But what are you saying?
yeah, that makes sense.
These are skill check challenges, so I
Yeah.
typically need to incorporate something. I will give you a bonus to that check if you choose to do this, because you're expending a resource as well.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
I'm gonna use my last misty step, which is something I got from my patron.
Mhm.
It's not a spell; it's just a use.
You gather up a bit of moisture in the air, turning it into a cloud as you dive in and pop out of the other side. You almost move as a specter as the cloud shifts across the battlefield. And as you reach the keg, what are you doing then?
Then I'm going to trace a door real quick, grab the keg, and go right back to where I was, like back and securing the keg on the catapult,
Uh-huh.
and then starting to push again.
Okay. Flora, what are you doing in this instance?
I saved the two groups of people, right?
Yeah, the other soldiers have joined you in your effort, moving the two anti-siege weapons.
Yeah.
The bellow burst and the grease wheel are both moving in tandem, side
Okay.
by side.
Got
Yeah.
a 18 on Arcana.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
And
I was gonna add something to that.
I'll give you a +5. It's as good as advantage.
Yep, 23. And I gain 5 hit points.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. You can just continue to push if you would like to try and gain some extra distance.
Yeah, I mean, I can try to push, but I also want to try to like get the water like spreading.
I'm actually going to say, and you're not near where you need to be for the water, but you're trying to gather the water that they're throwing over the wall.
Yeah, to like try to help it like go to like more of the flames.
Use
Okay.
Use your wings.
Yeah.
Buffer them out.
I
do
will
that.
have you make,
I'm
gonna
not to
say-
drop polymorph.
yeah, I feel like
Man.
this should probably be, I'm leaning acrobatics. I'll let you decide. Either acrobatics or nature. This will determine something for you. With your 23, you are able to bring the powder keg back as the soldier, wide-eyed, sort of looks at you, pauses for a moment. You're like, keep pushing.
There's a flame that caught on the powder keg and is burning. I
Yeah.
just like. Yeah.
It's obliged. And he continues to push against the grease wheel sprayer.
32 nature.
Okay. You know,
Bro.
not only are you able to compel your wild shape in such a way that you guide the moisture away from the walls and onto the fire, but you know that if you were to misjudge the extra wind that you're creating, you could actually stoke the fire. So you're able to keep it away with your 32. If you had just done acrobatics, you wouldn't have known that.
Nice.
So both of you
Hey.
both of you succeed as you are able to not only douse some of the flames, but save the powder keg from exploding and potentially causing some damage to some of the soldiers, you and the contraptions. As you continue to move, the moisture meeting the flames, you gain a bit of distance from the inferno itself, but the south camp has been smothered in a dense haze, a mixture of fire smoke and snowborn fog. Progress slows to a crawl as soldiers call out for direction in a panic. I can't see where I'm pushing this thing.
Which way to the gate?
What are you doing in this moment?
Oh. You can't see, like, the...
It's the same sort of dense smoke fog that you met whenever you were leaving the South Camp last session. You are now sort of trudging through that area.
I see the gate before, like, it got like this?
You have not gotten the gate in sight yet, but you know how far it is because you've been there recently, and you made the trek.
I'm going to use Gust of Wind to blast, to, like, clear our path in front
Is
of
that a cantrip? Just trying to remember? Or is it a spell?
Drum lets me...
Drum lets you do it once
cast
per...
it, well, at will.
At will.
It's a second level spell. It says
I
at
thought your
will.
drum was
That's right.
broken.
I mended it last time.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
So you begin to clang across the drum as a strong wind picks up and begins blowing the smoke away. I will have you,
Yeah.
because you're relying on your drum here, I'll have you make another performance check. What are you doing, Flora?
So there's a big cloud of smoke.
I mean, it's everywhere. It is
Yeah.
just a haze. You can't see the end of it. Perhaps if you fly above it, you might be able to see, but
Yeah.
where you are now, low as you are,
27.
27. I expect no less.
Exactly. I just cleared a big, like, blast.
Like towards the gate.
Yes.
Okay. Then I want to try to like go into that same like section that he cleared and get really low to the ground and try to like do the same with my
Continue
wings.
just walking
Yeah.
forward, almost like a bird trying to attract a mate. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna do me a low. Well, mate
good
dance.
job. I'll let you decide. You can also make a performance check if you like, but this I think would probably be more of an athletics check.
Yeah, that's what I
proper.
would want to roll.
Okay.
Athletics will be.
I mean, look, if you rolled really well on their performance, you could attract another pterodactyl mate.
Ooh.
I'm not trying to attract a mate. It would be Dex for this thing, right?
Athletics would be strength, I believe.
Yeah, it's a
Sorry, I was looking at acrobatics.
Yeah.
Athletics is strength, so I'll have a +3 because I am a pterodactyl.
Okay.
Go. And I'm gonna take something from the chat
Okay.
for a
Burn the chat roll.
Non-natural 20. Okay. As the two of you in tandem push away the smoke that is clouding the vision of these soldiers, you're able to see the path again. The gate is still a bit of a ways off, but the soldiers push forward in earnest once again, not inhibited by the smoke that would have likely caused them to overexert and become exhausted somewhat. Just as you regain your bearings and force your way towards where you know the south gate to be, you feel it rattling through your weary bones. Another tremor. However, this one seems different.
Uh-oh.
It seems closer.
No, that's
You feel you may well lose your balance as a low hum bellows through on a stiff breeze in accompaniment of your own gusts of wind. You turn behind you in horror to see the flames surging forward on the wind. What do? They are like spiraling towards you in a fire tornado, compelled by a wind at your back.
Okay.
Going over the mountain.
Yeah, you hear with the tremor sort of a.
You know those wall spells I always make fun of? Those would be really helpful right now.
Okay, funny you mentioned that because I was thinking to myself, this could actually be a really niche use for the Wall of Fire spell. What if you made a Wall of Fire? In the spell, it says one side of it isn't hot. So you could, like, stop fire from progressing with that, I think.
Fight fire with fire.
Yeah. Essentially, you burn all the fuel on one
Fuel,
side.
yeah,
and
exactly.
The
The
other side
oxygen.
cold. Yeah.
I don't.
Like, insulate it.
I don't know. I mean, can we use the weapon, the siege things, to like
yeah.
spray more water?
You certainly can. The grease wheel does not have water stocked into it. However, this is a gust of wind. You have been channeling gusts. You could potentially use the bellow burst, which is facing the appropriate direction,
Okay.
to like push against that wind and maybe lessen the impact of the flames.
Gust of Wind, the spell continues on, and each turn on a bonus action, I can like point it,
Change direction.
point it in a different direction.
Okay.
Like,
I'm going to have you make a nature check to see which direction you should point this.
okay.
that
No
way.
bonus either because this is a resource you've already expended. You're just shifting it.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Flora? I know I'm putting you guys on the spot, but it's definitely
okay.
meant to be a
It's
quick
okay.
thinking.
There's also a lot of text happening right now
Oh,
for my papa, so
Oh, yeah.
that's why I'm all
Okay.
distracted. Yeah.
we're going on a break after this.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I don't know. Did you activate the little pupper thingy?
No, he just
I
shifted his
used
gust
a
of wind.
bonus action to change my gust of wind to behind us.
Can I activate the little thingy?
You can certainly try. I'll have you make an investigation check to see how well you can discern the workings of this.
12?
Okay. Odd. What did you roll?
18.
With an 18, you know that your best bet is to actually hit the current from the side. Instead of just bashing in, you would just create sort of a fire tornado that sort of swirls around and still buffets everyone there. And so as you conjure this wind, you see that whatever this gust is, as it reaches you, is more powerful than your own wind can handle. You turn around to see Flora is as a pterodactyl trying to crank on the gears and charge up the bellow burst, but can't ascertain the functionality of the machine, and it is too late as both of you are buffeted by the flames moving from behind you. You're each going to take 22 fire damage.
I am going to absorb elements.
You have your reaction.
Yeah.
Okay, you do.
Yeah.
So you absorb elements, you gain resistance to the fire damage. Flora, you take 22 points of fire damage. Make sure to make your saving throw. And as the flames reach these two anti-siege weapons, you see the timber is actually quite susceptible to flame. They will take double damage, 44 points of fire each to both of them.
weapons?
To the weapons
Siege
themselves.
Where are the people that are with us?
The people are pushing. I'm going to say that basically where you guys were positioned, you've shielded the people, so they will not take any additional damage. With that, we would jump back up to our over to our other team to see how they're doing, but I'm going to leave you guys in suspense for a little bit longer. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes, so don't go nowhere. See you in a second.
We'll be back.
Bye bye.
Oh, terribly sorry. I didn't know anyone would be here while the stream was running. Give me a moment to tidy up. It's much better. Well, while you're here, we might as well take a moment to thank all of our members for supporting the channel and bringing this stream to life. A huge thanks to Tides of Mo, Tabletop Beard, Grim Reaper, Atmos Seeker, Justinian of Darkport, Angel Jobert, Angel of Darkport, Brett Venable, Dutin 103, Zebek Longfang, Lil Tired, Memebot 69000, XIVM, Jason Miller, Corey of Darkport, Devin Beard, Wilfreda Figueroa, Ruby Rod, Sam Huffpower, Daniel Struve, Agile Monk, Moon Goose McQueen, Jude Eshett, Russell Mooney, Bacon and Vodka, Alicia Harding, Saft 911, Jason, Defiant Chaos, James Carr, Tracy Pudrell, Felsi, Dan Stuffin' Things, Anime Holic, Red Pepper John, Trial, Jay, Bradley Shonica, Luester Weaver, Raleigh, Obi-Wan Sherlock, Keeper of Holocrons, Matthias Medeiros, Dravian, Jaru, Disco Ray, Dark Horse, Martin Blythe, Just the Human, Nick Dyson, Nerd Account, Michael Calvinto, Golden 21, Johnny Pierce, Cognoscente, Alex Merchant, Replicator Phil, Killer Kitty, I Slap Kitties, T.I. Block, Thork TV, Lou, Malice, Corey Skinner, Cabbage Cat, Daniel J. Colby, Gillian Maple, Joe Buttonick, Dylan Courtright, Squiddy, Greg Franz, Kay, Mariah Saint, Padfoot, Wabusika, Ant-Mac, Juggler John, Gamer Fur Trash, Doc Sunshine, Patrick Tolman, MKG Raider, Darian K, Griffin Slatton, Cam, Max Stone, Matt Palmer, JJ the Phoenix, Joao Simoes, Enzino, Everett McMahon, Tengu, Ironbeard DM, The Storytelling Castle, Tyler Frost, Zap, Daniel Fire, Cogboy of Mars, Lothos Carpathia, Justin Channels, Hatter, White, Electric Werecat, Mr. Jeton, Athicorn, Daniel Calderon, Nigel Sandler, Jason Rapper, Nicola Oxendine, Rika X, Coca Demonis, C. Salamander, Drazadi, Alex Kruger, Michael Castile, Patricia Van Curler, Rice in Soup, Rolf the Dragon Doge, Blizzard King, Geblin Gabagool, Tyler Dan, Chowder, Chris Hillier, Dalwan Moore, Vinny Salsa, NKLO, I Know What You Did Last Roll, Matt Buchanan, and Corv.
You know, members get tons of unique benefits as well, like these weekly shoutouts and emojis that they can use in the stream chat, and a heaping helping of chaos points that can be used to, well, perhaps it's better to show you.
Welcome to Constructed Chaos, a D&D live play channel where you get to control the game. Join us on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time for our in-person live stream that allows you to influence our adventures in major ways. From alternate plot points to rerolls to absolute chaos. And tune in on Mondays at 7 for our brand new Chat Plays D&D format where you get to roll the dice and pilot the characters themselves straight from the live stream chat. And between it all, there's tons of homebrew content and guides that we release every single month. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, go out there and make some chaos.
Greetings, viewers. Bramble Backfoot hopping by to let you know about our monthly homebrew packets issued to all those brave enough to join the ranks of our prestigious order. With a plethora of items, monsters, mechanics, and more, it's easier than ever to bring chaos home to your table. So become a member and let's fight the forces of evil together.
Thank you, you're all too kind, and the drinks are on me tonight! Ha 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 ha! Oh, you must not have enabled gifted memberships! Let me show you how. Ha 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 ha! What you'll want to do is make your way over to our channel page and then add /allow_gifts. From there, you can turn on the toggle for free stuff and join in the chaos. Ha 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 ha! Now for my next tune, a little ditty about a dead necromancer named Pinky.
Hello, Drazad here. Oh my god, you have got to come check out all of our wares. We have so many different things. Help support the stream and get yourself some new magic items as well over at the Constructed Chaos store.
Perfect beard brew, perhaps lizard wart, or giant scorpion venom, and a watcher's eye stalk. And just a little dust of undryness. Not my nice crafting table! It smells pretty good, actually. Fireball! Bring home the chaos of juniper forest and magical embers with my own personal beard products in partnership with Tabletop Beard.
Deep within the jungles of Zashatan, the remnants of a tyrannical chiefdom regather their strength. But the mired lands they stalk near Darkwell have long been troubled. Now, even nature calls for your aid, and you must answer.
Last session, you steadied a panicked court, carved a circle in blood, and teleported back to your ship in the South War camp outside of Ashendel. On the Mithril Phoenix, you learned the West was failing, the South was nearly burning, and Merlin's engines were the city's best hope. You split. Odd and Flora dropped to Merlin's yard. Valoth, Drazad, Liam, and the Simulacrum flew north to find the Oracle and survivors. Merrilin's bellows cleared the smoke and revealed ranks of undead and a black armored rider, whose obsidian blade raised the fallen as he rode. Zumi arrived just in time to be felled by a blast of green hellfire as Odd brought her back. Merrilin turned a machine into a shotgun and the barricades into rams. Flora became a pterodactyl, repeatedly wing-slammed the rider from his flaming steed, and Odd hammered him through conjured cloud steps and drumbeat thunder, while Zumi melted hordes of undead with fire and acid, and even bound a devil to the field. Deafened and pinned, Commander Broyle finally broke under Odd's lightning-charged strike, and the horde collapsed. Merrilin ordered the engines hauled for the gates. In the north camp, you hauled a cart off a boy with a shattered leg, took a dying dwarf's whisper about the oracle and weavers at the old barn, and pressed on. Tristan emerged alive with the bandaged new oracle, shaking with grief. Then the smoke parted around a single silver thread as the former oracle stepped into view, an obsidian needle in her hand.
Bear Dritz here, letting you in on a little-known ranger secret that'll keep you satiated in the wild, even when you have no rations left.
Ew, not that.
I'm talking about subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell icon. It's easy to miss the signs of a stream going live if you're not prepared. So make sure to do that and... What was that?
Hold it right there, adventurer. We're looking for some deviants that refuse to like this video while they're still watching. You wouldn't happen to know anything about this heinous crime, would you? Well then, as you were, but stay out of trouble.
It appeared out of thin air when they found it, as if by the will of the plains themselves. A curious and mysterious bauble that has turned up time and time again throughout the ages. Some have studied it all their lives, hoping to unravel its uniquely fascinating magical properties. Many more have used its power for their own, though all falling victim to fate in the end. Now, it calls to you. By chance, by destiny, by desire, it matters not. It calls to you, and it calls to be cast from your palm, so that it might deliver unto you the unknown wonders held within.
How much longer are they going to... excuse me. Are they still not back? Wait there just a moment. I'll fetch them for you. The little chaos gremlins. You have people waiting, you know!
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a nice, peaceful, relaxing break. And congratulations to Metalisa for the 1,000 chaos points from the raffle. Enjoy them. Perhaps spin them. We may need some help. Chaos has been upgraded to looks like the second stage, maybe even the third. We're getting close.
It was activated.
Oh shoot!
I was like,
Didn't
what'd you
activate.
do over the break?
You guys been doing some stuff that I didn't notice.
I got so many points. I checked last session, and now Chad plays D&D's back. I'm like, I'm gonna get this.
That plays D&D is back, and we are doing chaos within that system.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
weren't before, so excited to see how that shakes out. If you guys don't already know, chaos allows you to make something that wasn't going to happen before happen. It could be good, it could be bad.
Sometimes
it's
good,
always
sometimes maybe shit.
it's always chaotic. It's always crazy. And
Alex has made it to where every single chat contributes one point.
1 point. Once
point
every
to
message
chaos.
contributes a single point to the
Yeah.
chaos total.
That's why
So
Morgan and I don't talk to you guys anymore.
Yeah.
as we circle back to our friends fighting the Oracle and Luciana, Drazad has just dispelled the, or rather suppressed the magic of the obsidian dagger she wielded. Her body goes limp, and as it rolls back around to her turn, she continues to be a limp noodle in this T-Rex's mouth, for lack of a better way of saying it.
Eater.
Uh,
I mean, chow.
The option is yours as we move past the Oracle's turn to your turn, Valov.
I mean, what's gonna happen if I bite? Auto hit, or like auto crit on a hit? Like what?
She is technically unconscious, I would say, in this state. Technically, she would be a body because she is rendered inert, but I will say for the purposes of hitting, you do have advantage to strike. It's still restrained anyway. It will be an auto crit if it hits.
What do you think we're gonna do?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm
So
ready to
it,
right now. I don't know.
regardless, can't hit it with the tail while it's in the mouth. So
Correct.
the tail's gonna swoop around at Luciana as he spins her like further away from the dagger. And then he's gonna, as spinning, hit the Luciana with the tail.
Okay.
So that is a roll to hit on Luciana. She's not blinded anymore, right?
She's not.
Blinded by the
I don't know why I was
T-Rex.
preparing to roll a dice.
I'm hitting Luciana.
Luciana first.
Oh, she's
Does an 18 hit?
Ooh, it's pretty close.
It's almost way better, but it did not be that.
An 18 does hit, and she does not have anything to stop it. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you connect with the tail, you see the creature that was focused previously on Liam is just driven into this tent just behind her. As the tent poles themselves snap, the weak timbers that they are, she falls into the wrappings of cloth.
27 bludgeoning damage.
27.
And it is prone.
Yep.
And then just chomp on the chew on the oracle in his mouth.
Finish your food.
So it's an auto crit, right? Auto
It
hit.
is an
happy
auto
play.
crit.
Okay.
Advantage to hit. You have to hit them though.
Oh, I do have to hit them. Advantage to hit.
I'm not off into this.
28.
28 will definitely hit. And she can't do anything about it.
Well, 2 were good and 2 were bad, so I think it's gonna average out. But that's 21 plus 6, 27.
Simulacrum has got legs. Jeez.
7 doubled
You
is
see-
No, he's actually probably missing both legs.
Yeah.
54 plus 7 is
61.
61 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that auto
Crit goes a long way as
To
he's
the
just,
Oracle?
yeah, to the oracle as he's just chomping on her.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I mean, I'm taking the chance
Basically-
now. Yeah.
basically a dead body in this T-Rex's mouth as it sort of ragdolls. You see, again, her body is not necessarily composed of organs at this point. It is threads tearing and snapping as bundles of loose thread are spilling out from either side of the T-Rex's mouth like spaghetti. Drool dribbles down.
Pocket spaghetti.
Are you doing anything else? I know you still have to.
Yeah, the T-Rex is not. Prone doesn't do anything against dex saves. It's kind of dumb.
I know, it's rude that my family was texting me only when it was my turn.
Um,
Now, as soon as it switched off, Silence
They
in the
knew.
chat.
They
yeah.
Ready. Get ready.
Um,
Come back to us on
Yeah,
a
as
little
soon as it comes back to us.
Valith is going to launch a disadvantaged attack against ground Luciana.
Okay.
bit. Valor Prime.
Valith Prime.
Not sub Val.
Oh god, I did jinx my dice. I'm not going for him.
Okay. And what attack was this?
A firebolt. It's a cantrip.
Okay.
So he's just
As you point with a finger gun and fire off a fire bolt, this is much less impressive than the minute meteors that were being fired previously.
You did remind me. Can I have the T-Rex launch those?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Are they going at the Oracle?
One is, and the other one's gonna go at Luciana.
Okay. The firebolt at Luciana is hard to aim at this distance while she's prone, and so it strikes into the snow and sizzles as it burrows deep into the soil.
But the meteors need a dex save from Luciana, and I think the Oracle just
Auto fails.
auto fails.
Auto fails. Luciana is going to get a... I think it's a 19. Let me double check. It's a 18.
And that exactly saves. So
Okay.
5 on Luciana, half to 2.
Okay.
And 9 on the Oracle.
You said finger guns earlier, and that is a new spell in D&D.
Is it?
Yeah. With that gunslinger
Ah.
edition they put, one of them's like an arcane gunslinger, and he has finger guns.
That is
This
so
is
funny.
cantrip.
I like it.
Valoth, at the end of your
I
turn,
love that.
Luciana is going to rise once again.
It's legendary action.
No, she goes after you.
Yay. You said at the end of my turn, so I was thinking that, legendary.
She's going to rise once again, and seeing that this T-Rex has been just a tank,
He's no longer concentrating. The T-Rex.
it is no longer concentrating. Is it bloodied?
Take that.
Yes.
We should get a. We should get a.
He's attacking the
concentration-
T-Rex.
A ring that says bloodied.
Just get actual blood.
Does a 15 hit?
Have it in a spray bottle.
Give me a second to think about this. It does, but I do
Don't like
still
that it was-
have.
Important.
No, I don't have Portent anymore. I used it. I do still have
Shield?
silvery barbs.
You use the 9 and the 10? I know you use the 10.
I used the 9 too.
Yeah, he used the 9 to make
On her so that
fail.
she missed hitting me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's gonna hit.
Okay. 20 points of damage. Still up. You don't have to save anymore. Not concentrating.
You're right. Yeah, definitely still up. It's gonna take all 3 hits to drop it. I can tell you that.
Well,
Well.
that's a natural 1.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah.
It's a second natural 1. I just rolled 2 in a row.
Keep it going!
That's a 1 in 400.
400 chance!
Yeah. As
I love whenever you
Luciana
say that.
drives the rapier in, the T-Rex shifts and actually snaps Luciana's wrist while the rapier is embedded in its body. As she goes to make her next few attacks, they're limp-wristed, and so they just sort of glance off of the T-Rex's hide.
She's like the, no, she's like the T-Rex. Like,
Drazad, it is your go.
Oh,
Liam's
there's
on
a
deck. What would you like to
scene
do?
From Out Cold, where that they. That's how the bartender comes
I
out
had
to the
56
guys
hit
and
points
it's like-
left, so
Yeah.
yeah, it needed all.
Damn
it. 36.
Drazado kind of look at Velothorex
Velothorex, I like that.
swinging the oracle in his mouth and over at Luciana, and I'll, hey Valoth, let's find out what this does. And in that moment, obviously the rapier is out of the oracle. It'll shift back into a mace, and let's go. And I would like to hit the obsidian weapon, the knife.
The needle.
Oh, the knife.
Needle.
That's okay. You struck it before. You would be striking it again.
Well, he knocked it out of the hand. He's trying to destroy it now.
Oh, I see. Okay, because it is.
It's just inert. It
momentarily
hasn't gone away.
momentarily suppressed. I'll allow you to do that. So you're using the suppression feature, or just trying to hit it hard enough to break it? I'm trying to figure out like what your
I think
angle
just
is.
hit it hard enough to break it.
Okay. I'll say you're able to strike it. It's a not moving. It's a small object. So I won't give it an AC. You hit. How much damage are you dealing?
I'm just rolling.
800,000.
Plus or just the 6?
I think it's just 6 because I think my other thing has gone away. Till the end of your next turn.
It's the next attack that you make.
Only you were with me, you'd have the bardic inspiration.
So you wouldn't
If
get
only.
another psychic damage on it.
Isn't this my next turn though?
No. You used it. Whenever you ran up on the oracle, you did psychic damage.
You did do
I
something.
remember.
Yeah, but I haven't had another turn.
Yeah, that's when it activates. It says until the end of your next turn. It activated on someone else's turn. Your next turn came. You attacked the oracle with it.
Oh.
Trust me on this.
No. I was like, right, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, Metalisa, thank you for the extra
Chaos.
contribution of chaos here.
Ooh.
I see that crystal starting to
Now
wiggle
we
and glow.
can't donate to this, right?
No, you may not.
Well,
unless
if you
you're
chat
outside of the
enough.
campaign.
Oh.
If you be chitter
John,
chatter.
thank you for another 500.
It will be 6.
You need to write a butt.
Okay, as you bring your newly formed mace down onto the needle-like dagger, you strike at the haft of it, driving it into the ground, and you do hear that sort of resonance that you know all too well from obsidian that you have shaped yourself. Presumably, you might have had a hand in making this weapon. You hear it sort of quiver and as it wavers and then clatters into the snow and ice, skidding to a stop. It is not broken, but you feel as though if you strike it hard enough in the right place, you might be able to do something.
Okay.
As we move on from your turn, it is now Liam's turn. He's going to make some strikes against Luciana. Miss, actually.
I thought she still ain't dead.
Miss. Yay, this dice is still rolling that ones. No, it didn't.
Do you need me to go charge it in the moonlight?
Yeah.
21 will hit as
Fever
Luciana
moon.
is dealt with another 21 points
Scratches off the 20 while you're
damage.
Weights it to where it only rolls one.
She is still up, but not looking good. As we move on from Liam's turn back to the top of initiative, the Oracle still limp in the jaws of the T-Rex. Valoth, what are you doing?
I'm looking to trigger chaos right as in
Honestly,
literally.
chaos. All.
Yeah, like right before. So Tail's gonna hit Luciana.
He's gonna snatch
why I'm rolling
victory
at
out of our clutches. Like
21 to hit Luciana.
That will hit.
The 4d8.
oh god. Turtle gets there, its shell's blue.
Plus 7. 22 points
You can be
of bludgeoning
stress
damage,
hives.
and she's prone.
Okay, as you connect with Luciana with the tail of the T-Rex, you drive her into the wall, and you actually hear her bones crack as her body crumples onto the ground. The rapier flips through the air, drives into the snow, and then begins to disintegrate into dust, rescinding back into the sky and flowing towards the direction you presume of the dragon in the west.
God.
Okay, so the dragon is still there, presumably.
Luciana is dealt with.
And then he's just gonna chomp down on the oracle once again.
Okay.
That was a lot, Aaron.
Advantage to hit this, right?
Wizard.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
A dirty 20 does hit.
Oh my goodness.
Auto.
It is a damage roll to see she's well beyond bloodied here.
T-Law.
It is an auto crit.
Okay, so 6 times 3 is 18 plus 9 is 27 doubled. It's the same exact damage I did last time.
No, it's 54.
No, but then plus another 7
Oh.
after the double, so 61. Yeah.
How does Valoth want to lay this oracle to rest in what is surely the most reverent way possible?
I think the tail swooping Luciana up into the tent, and then the dagger goes flying. He chomps down on the oracle and throws her up into the rapier as it skewers her into the ground and
Nice.
lets out a mighty roar as the simulacrum valor. Yeah.
As a banner
Williams.
falls
Yeah,
down.
John Williams.
To the other encampment, and there's
Yeah.
Another dinosaur.
Exactly.
What,
No,
yeah.
we're looking at puddles in the ground and it's all.
Does the needle like?
As you wait to find out, we move back to the other half of our party.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
You all see as the flames lick across the contraptions you are aiming to protect. And as you cast your gaze now down to the soldiers pushing them, wondering if they have taken any damage, indeed they have not, but instead you see broken expressions as some actually begin to step away from their charge, seeing this tornado of flame that you were barely able to thwart. They seem like they may even make a run for it on their own. What are you doing to stop this?
I would like to bolster them.
Okay.
I'll stop them and I'll say, look, if you run now, you surely are going to die, as flames will just overtake these things. This is the only thing we have to keep the flames at bay.
You see a few of them sort of glance back and forth at each other. Make a persuasion check. Flora, what are you doing?
How far is the water?
The water at this point would still be a ways off. It's hard to put a distance on it because it is literally like hours worth of travel. Mainly, you're trying to get to the gate. At that point, you're past the any conceivable danger.
Okay.
And I would say that to put it in simple terms, you are less than 4 checks away.
No more than less than.
Yeah, I was like, he's about to do this bullshit to me. All right, so we're trying to get to the gates. There's a swirling tornado of fire, right?
Well, you were able to thwart that.
Okay.
And it hit the siege weapons.
Right, and they're
before we
on
went on
fire.
break. They are not on fire, but they took a lot of damage.
A lot of damage. That's right. Okay. I want to just continue trying to like shield the people.
Okay.
Like, I guess like walking behind them, like shielding them with my wings.
Okay. I like that.
Try to like corral them.
Make
to
a
guide them to the gate.
Sort of check would this be? Perhaps a survival check to see how well you can position yourself as like a non-human shield.
Okay. Okay. I'm really good at those.
I'm
I
sure.
rolled really shit, but I'm gonna take a 10 from the chat for a dirty 20.
Okay. With your
I rolled
dirty
in that
20 and
one.
your 26.
I also took a 10 from the chat because
Oh,
I
yeah.
rolled that one.
As Odd sort
Wow.
of
Yeah.
attempts to compel the soldiers to remain, you see about half of them were ready to flee, and they almost do still dart, even with this sorry look in their face. But as you, Flora, sort of stand behind them, shielding them with your wings, they not only recognize that they may be saved by your bravery, but they recognize the bravery on its face as something that they should not betray. They are inspired by this and decide to stay as they continue to push the contraptions. Both of them, you would have potentially had to abandon one of them and continue pushing just one.
Can I take a bonus action?
I'll allow it. Yeah.
I'm going to heal myself.
Okay.
We were talking about how low he is on the break.
I am
yeah.
so low.
Flora, as you waddle up with your slightly higher vantage, finally the south gate comes into view as flames line the edges of the path ahead. It is still somewhat slow going, yet as your progress begins to stall, the flames become the least of your worries. The snow-laden landscape has thawed and rendered the road mud-thick. Wheels slip and spin no matter how hard you push with the remaining men, all while the flames slowly surround you. What are the two of you doing?
Mold earth?
Okay.
Would that work to like?
I'll say if you're doing mold earth.
Mold earth says a lot of shit. Like,
yeah, you can basically like sort of remove some of the mud and get down to like the bedrock with that.
okay.
And I'll say you're
Make
sort of
the
handling one
bedrock.
track where the wheels would go. Perhaps Flora needs to handle the other. Make a nature check for me.
Perhaps she will.
What are you doing?
Handling the other.
How?
I don't know.
Yeah, you can't cast spells.
I make it happen.
Do the thing.
Do the thing, Julie.
Julie.
I'm a pterodactyl. I can do anything.
That's my favorite line from that entire season. I say it to Alex all the time.
It's so good. Yeah. Very quotable.
I kind of want to just continue doing the same thing.
Okay. Just continuing to shield them. I will say with that, make another. I'll do this for you. If you continue to shield them, I will count it as a failure, but I will give you resistance to any damage that comes your way.
Failure to what?
Failure on the check. The consequence, spoiler alert,
Check
is
for
damage.
What?
The check for this round.
Oh.
To move the siege weapons
That's
that are
fine.
stalling out.
That's fine.
Okay? So you continue to hold your wings aloft as Odd does his best with the mold earth. What is your
Dirty 20.
dirty 20? You're able to kind of maneuver back and forth between the wheels. It is slow moving, but you're able to get past this trench of mud. And as your movement slows, the flames do surround you. Because of Flora's sacrifice, instead of 33 points of damage, you're going to take, what would it be, 16.
Okay.
The contraptions would take double that, so 32 each.
32.
I'm glad I healed myself for 16 earlier. That's exactly what I... So,
Right, how much damage am I taking?
that bonus action
well,
heal
you're
myself?
taking the same, 16.
Oh.
Higher.
That bonus action heal myself again?
Yeah, I'll allow you to do that every round. If you
Yeah,
want
I'm almost out of spell slots.
Yeah.
So it's not going to matter.
yeah, I figured it was
Very
getting
soon.
close.
I'll
So-
have to roll. I keep rolling really high for my con saves, but nothing else.
Good. I mean, you're holding that pterodactyl form, and it is helping to protect the rest of the group. As Odd, you continue to push on these two contraptions, offering your aid where it's needed. Your muscles scream, your bones ache, and the men and women alongside you cry out in a twist of pain and anger and frustration, but the goal is just ahead. When suddenly the sound of snapping timber draws your attention from overhead, a charred banner tower tumbles down towards you and the others. In this split second, what are the two of you doing?
Try to catch it or like stop it.
You absolutely
I
can.
wanna-
With 90 feet of movement,
Yeah.
you get there
I
super
want to
fast.
blast it. That's all I can do.
Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I mean, there's nothing.
I'm going to say...
Hey, hold on a second. Yeah, that's all I can do. I can't do anything.
This is kind of a weird thing to do, but I'm
Okay.
going to have you make an initiative roll.
Okay.
See how quickly you can like react to this with a combat spell. Flora, as you rush in, I'm going to have you... I'll have you do the same. Both of you like are moving at speed to try and intercept
So what
the
am I
rubble.
rolling?
Initiative.
Bad. 7.
Okay?
Worse? I
That
think we're
one.
against each other.
You don't have heroic
That one.
inspiration.
Hey,
Oh, wait.
that's actually gonna work. No, that's gonna work if I go before you,
Yeah, well, so 7.
because I'll be able to blast some of it.
7.
I don't know.
My dex
Depends
is
on how it's
higher as a
interpreted.
pterodactyl.
Huh?
My dex is higher as a pterodactyl, so
I got a 7. That's
I got
what
a 7.
Yeah, we're gonna let the dice tell the story.
Okay.
yeah. So I think technically I would go first.
Both of you are able to reach the rubble just in the nick of time. However, because you're reaching it at the last second, you are not able to get into a position where you can fire upon it or stop it from hitting the rest of your companions. As the flaming timbers fall down on top of you, each of you takes 11 points of fire damage and 22 points of bludgeoning damage. As the contraptions now each take 44 points of total damage. I accounted for the double from the fire.
He goes to summon some spears, and as he's winding up to throw, he just gets smoked by a flaming timber that drives him into the ground. And as you see him start to pick his hand up, like push himself up, he just slumps back down.
Oh, Otis down.
Yeah.
Okay, Odd. You begin to sort of lift yourself up, and in that haze, your vision going in and out, you look ahead and you see one of the timbers has pierced into the bellow burst, and it is now aflame in earnest. The soldiers pushing it are abandoning it. It is done for, but the grease wheel sprayer is barely holding on. Flora, you see your companion go out. The dried out timbers making up the tower fall away and ignite almost instantly, encircling you in flame once again. You watch as the vision of the South Gate begins to evaporate, along with any hope that you had, once again through that sort of twisted vision through the flames. But you have one last chance to push through. One final effort to determine the victor of this hard-fought battle. Flora, it is only up to you. What are you doing?
Can I pick up Odd with my mouth and continue walking behind the group?
You can.
With my wings splayed out?
You can, but at this point the group is halted. Even the grease wheel sprayer, you are surrounded by flame. You are in a circle of flame.
Okay, then I want to try to, like, flap my wings as hard as I can to try to clear a path.
Okay.
To let everyone go through, and then I'll pick up Odd and...
I'm going to have you make one final survival check. Odd you can pick up for free. You have plenty of movement, and that is a part of the pterodactyl in terms of how big it is.
25.
Okay. With your 25, you reach down to pick up Odd, and you begin to wave your wings back, but you come to realize that fanning the flames in this position could make the problem worse, but it is the only option you have left. And so as you rear back with your wings, you look to all the soldiers, even the ones that have abandoned the bellow burst, who are now pushing up on the back of the grease wheel. You realize that they may have a burst of speed between all of them that they didn't before. They realize that at the same time, and as you fan out with your wings, you gust, parting the flames, and they roar forward, pushing through, just as the flames reform in earnest behind them and begin devouring the very ground you stand upon. In this moment, you lift off Odd in your claws as all of you just barely make it into the South Gate. And at this point, we're going to jump back to our other group.
If I'm gonna like drop and heal, do you want me to do that now and just text him, or you want to do that in session?
You can do that now.
Okay.
I think that's reasonable. You will have a level of exhaustion, though. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah.
I will also have you make one death saving throw, because that did not happen in the round.
You make those, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. As we move back to the rest of you, you stand by looking and waiting for the needle-like obsidian dagger to disappear as the others have before it. But Drazad, somewhere deep inside you, you know the resonance that you struck it with. You know the nature of this weapon. You know why you were sent to the Pale Halls in the first place, to find something that could stop these weapons. And as the minute ticks by, minutes tick by, you continue to watch and wait as the dagger sits in the snow, fully inert, not returning to its master.
Ooh. So it didn't disintegrate because it wasn't tied to Descartes anymore.
Yeah.
Oh.
You disrupted its magic long enough that basically that trigger came and went, and essentially the dagger is now just an obsidian dagger.
So if we kill them while it's inert,
We keep the obsidian.
it's good to know. Should we press on and see if we can't find any more survivors?
That would probably be best for us, and then get back to the main camp.
Gribzik, there is a man coming with a cart of 2 survivors. Tell the soldiers to accept them and be ready for their approach. And once they arrive, tell Tristan that we could use his help back out here again. With the cart.
Do not forget
Over.
to say, okay,
Jesus. As I wait for a response. I'm like, oh shit, yes, over.
Music is not going to respond if you do not say the over.
As your message reaches, or your sending reaches Gribzik, he picks up the intercom and begins to speak. Roger that, And before he can finish speaking, you hear him sort of trail off, and you cast your gaze upwards.
Fuck you up if you fuck with
moving back to our other group, it is about the same time that you guys are finishing up your combat that this grease wheel sprayer gets in position. It begins flinging water over the side of the wall, barely holding on. The timbers are rattling. Marilyn is up there with Apollo trying to keep this thing together.
I'm amended too, yeah.
Yeah.
As I wake up, I see what's going on. I was like, oh, we're mending now? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm still laying on the ground. I'm just like this.
I'm not
Harry Potter when his wand
polymorphed
moves for
anymore.
him.
Yeah.
So I did healing spirit and healed him a bunch, and I'll help mend the thing enough to get the water.
Got it.
Yeah.
The grease wheel sprayer is working in earnest now, and sure as fire, you see the smoke rising up as the water strikes this inferno on the other side of the wall. And over time,
I'll spare the dying on anyone around us too.
okay,
That is
roll a d6.
okay.
Is anybody
6.
important?
You're able to save 6 soldiers that
Damn.
they were basically brought with you. They were put onto the grease wheel sprayer as a
Okay.
impromptu cart.
Is anybody important? Close to death or down?
No, at this point, even Zumi is exhausted at this point. She is spent from her travels, but she is not close to dying at this stage.
My temp go away when I drop polymorph, or do I keep them?
You go away.
Go away.
Okay, well, I got down
That
to
would be
12.
correct.
So
You got full mileage out of that
I
pterodactyl.
did. I really did.
It is about this
Down
time
to 12.
that the combat with the others ends, and the smoke begins to thin as the fire in the west camp has been put out. One by one, the stars pierce through the gray veil above, dim at first, then burning bright against the darkness. Beyond the charred plains, as the two of you look from the wall and the two of you look from the north camp, you see the pale halls rise in the west, vast and still as ever, until one of the mountains moves. Slowly, impossibly, its ridges shift like muscles beneath stone. The ground trembles beneath your feet as a colossal shape sets its gaze towards Ashendel's battered walls, and in that breathless silence, you understand the enormity of the coming threat, the enormity of Ao. What are you all doing? I know you're apart, but
Crying is a
Valak?
reaction.
Yes.
That seems like a you thing.
Are you guys seeing this? And
How far is that?
I'm gonna pick up the one to Apollo.
it's for you. And he holds it. I'm busy. He goes back and continues like helping Marilyn.
I'm on the phone. Hey, you're on my headset.
Thank you for contacting support.
Yeah, exactly.
You try turning it off and on again.
It seems that AO is here.
Does he look
Like how
undead?
far away? Like,
Ao is crossing over the peaks.
Yeah.
You imagine with the size and the speed of their movement, they will be here in 2 days.
okay,
You
yeah.
can see them in the distance because they
They're
are
so
that large,
huge,
but
yeah,
they are
yeah.
very far away.
You were describing it, I was like, oh shit, is this thing like on us right
Do
now?
they look
Like,
undead?
Make a nature check with disadvantage.
so far away.
It is
It's far away,
very
and
far
it's
away.
something that
And the
is
DC
like
is high.
yeah. It's like, what is this?
I mean, the mountain could be rotting.
You also have never seen one of these.
Advantage or disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Okay, and what is this?
Nature. Oh, 45.
24.
Hey,
Okay.
It was either going to be 24 or 25. I had a 10 and an 11.
With
So
your 24, you have never seen a creature like this before. It looks incredibly old. And in fact, even at this distance, you can tell that while most of its body is scaled, there are areas where like scales have been peeled away
yeah, it's
and are missing.
your guy. Over there.
not his guy.
So
Well, in his
by your,
campaign.
Yeah, well,
by your estimation, you can't rule out that it's undead, but you're not 100% sure.
So does this look like a turtle that's really big, or does
Yes.
it look like a mountain that got legs?
It looks like a massive turtle. It's just that it was dark and you were seeing its silhouette. And as it's like broken over the
Okay.
mountains, you can see its individual parts moving,
Okay.
especially with a 24.
Okay, but I can't tell if it's undead or not. It just looks like an old being.
Yes, you
Okay.
you won't rule it out.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, you may even lean towards it being undead, just given the nature of what's happening.
Hate that.
Yeah, Valeth leans
We have
over
to
to
kill
Zod. Goes,
AO?
do you think we can polymorph into that?
Honestly, Flora
kill
might
it-
be able to.
If we kill it, maybe.
If me, Simi Valoth, and Flora all cast polymorph at the same time on Flora,
on the same person.
Yeah, it's totally a 13 CR or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but if all of us, what would that make
Yeah.
it? Like
It'd be like a 39 CR.
CR?
Yeah.
Voltron it, you become like a leg each.
Oh, that would be excellent.
Okay,
One
here we
more.
go.
Darius Rex said there's an AO-shaped hole somewhere.
Multiple
Yes, there is.
simulacrums.
There is.
Hey, that's a great point. You should tune in for a Decay in Darkwell that may or may not have something to
Part
do.
of it, yeah.
Spoilers!
Well, we
need
should
to-
probably regroup.
We need to get
Might have
everybody
to
inside.
forego-
We need to get everybody inside the walls.
I need to take a nap.
Um,
I said that in
Gripzik-
character.
Gripzik, scratch that. Don't tell Tristan to come back.
Over.
We are coming back. Over.
Okay, you want me to come and pick you up? Over.
No, we're coming back. It might be hard for you to find us in all of the smoke. Over.
Are you sure? I'm really good at it. I think I could see better from up there. Over.
I'm positive. And we also don't want the dragon to see you from the sky. Over.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
No.
I actually hold the two stones up together so odd.
Yes. Talk to your father.
Wait.
Yeah. I'm two-waying your father into this. With a dad voice, Grizzly.
Oh my god.
Put them together and you just hear, whee!
That's what gets you the advantage.
Yeah, there you go.
Like whenever you
30-20.
had your phone.
Grimsick, there's a long pause, and then you think, okay, I'll listen this time.
iPhone would do it all.
I learned my lesson. Over. So he's waiting for you at the ship. I'm gonna fast forward through this. You're able to get there. You get the ship in the air. What are you doing at this point?
I mean, I'm gonna go to try to meet them.
I'm gonna
where they
radio
are.
you and say, like, before you come here, pass by any outcroppings. Tell them to gather all supplies they can grab that they can carry and get to the ship or get to the inside the wall.
Drazad, can you fabricate a megaphone for this sending stone?
Wouldn't
Just
be a
a
megaphone,
cone?
but just
Just
a
like a
cone, like a
cone?
giant cone.
Oh, yeah, of course. Drazad can do it, and I'll, actually, it's funny you say that. Sorry.
A fourth level
I-
slot left.
I do!
I got it! Yeah! And I slot the stone that Odd has into the front of the ship, wherever the megaphone
Yeah.
is, and I'm
You'll
flying.
just
I'm like,
see- I'll-
just tell them yourself!
I'll just pull together
Yeah.
a bunch of wood, because it's probably the easiest and most abundant. And you'll just
I'm
see
gonna-
it swirl into a
Have it,
giant.
like feedback.
Yeah.
Attention! Attention, everybody!
With all of this, you do see already, even since dousing the flames, the west gate is open. Many of the Ashendale soldiers are pouring out into the camp, trying to save what they can, trying to pull in whatever militants survived the initial onslaught there, and then they're regrouping, potentially even gathering some new timber for Marilyn to try and rebuild some of her contraptions if she can. In all this commotion, Flora, I'm going to have you make a perception check.
See a really tiny frog person off in the distance.
You later.
Riding the turtle.
30-20.
Okay. There is an accumulation of noise that almost makes your ears ring. But in that white noise, sound of battle, the sound of pain, the sound of anguish, there's almost a silence that makes you go numb. And in that silence, you pick out that same sound you heard before. Oh! In the distance, you hear far, far in the west, the howl of a wolf. What you thought might have been indicating to you that Zumi was among you seems to be warning you? No. Calling you towards this immense creature that makes its way towards Ashendale. You are sure, with a non-natural 20, that your friend Arvander somehow waits for you there.
On the turtle?
On the turtle.
This is not at all what you told me earlier. When I asked you, you needed to prep me for anything.
Oh, no, I mean, like, this needed to be a surprise.
I know.
I gave you some prep on what may
I
be coming
don't
up
like the
later.
surprises.
Just a refresher on some lore that Morgan needs to be familiar with.
Yes. Okay. I don't know if I can do anything with that right now.
Sure.
I mean,
Do you hang on to that information? Do you share it? Are you
yeah,
ignoring
I'll
it for a little bit and
I'll share it with the group. Like, I imagine at this point, every time I've heard these howls, you guys see me like kind of pay attention to it. And I think I'll probably tell it. Are we all together?
not
We're,
yet.
we got we're conference called in.
Okay.
We're in a
Then I'm probably gonna sit on it until we're all together.
Okay.
Right now, your sending stone is
Yeah.
slammed into our megaphone.
yeah.
Brett, as you are calling out to all those in the North Camp through the megaphone and trying to coordinate efforts, I'm going to have you make a persuasion check here to see how well you can command them.
Better you than me, because
Okay.
that roll would have been shit.
Take a chat roll.
Okay.
I like it when we're not in combat. We can take it.
Important.
Right.
This is very important, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this.
Times are dire.
31.
With a 31,
Oh, no.
you're able to direct traffic in such a way that they move swiftly and efficiently. They're able to save as much as you imagine
The
would have been
supplies
possible.
too. What?
Yeah.
No, 50. It's the supplies, especially because I feel
Yeah.
like we're gonna be sieged
Mhm.
and not only save people, weapons, and supply like food.
I would
right?
say even beyond that, you're able to communicate to them that they do only have a certain amount of time, that this enormous shape looming in the distance is a huge threat, but it is a couple days away, and that we need to make every preparation that we can for now. You see amidst the crowd in this moment, Vera, Edrin Vale, and even Drunage moving swiftly through the ranks and sort of nodding at your commands as you bark them out through this massive megaphone that you
We
built.
should have them dig a big trench.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that.
You command them to do that?
Well, I was gonna.
So with a 31, I would allow you to, like, every good thing happens, and you can make them do one additional thing that they wouldn't have normally.
I was gonna say I didn't know if we were planning that right now, but yes, I was actually thinking the exact same thing. I make a false, like dig a trench but leave the top open, so it's like not a trench they fall in, like a pit trap.
Okay.
Just
But it
dig a
would
big
have
tunnel.
to-
I mean, the thing's so heavy that
It
it'll
would have
collapse
to be
whatever's
massive.
there.
Like
yeah.
we have to dig a tunnel that is massively.
I'll
huge.
say with your persuasion, as you're sort of coordinating this to them, Marilyn hears you and
Yeah.
kind of shrugs it off, and then that's a good idea, actually. And she's going to come up and grab the sending stone off of you and begin explaining exactly how to design these pit traps and where to place them.
We're building a tunnel, and
Rather
the
than a
tunnels-
tunnel, because this thing's feet are so big, and Marilyn understands this,
Okay.
you're going to want to build like
Bunch of
a
holes.
couple of big holes.
Gotcha.
You're
okay.
digging holes.
I was thinking a line, like a tunnel,
Oh.
like
I mean,
Yeah.
a line would
Like-
deter undead, but if you're trying to knock this turtle down a peg,
yeah,
depends on what you're trying to do.
bigger as feet.
Random holes.
I mean, as big as a small town.
Then you have to
Okay.
carry Madame Zeroni
that's
up
what
the
I'm-
mountain.
Okay, then yeah, holes might be the better thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to like concentrate that. And she's directing them, telling them, if it gets here, it's gonna get right up to the wall. So we need to put several holes right up near the wall
Yeah,
that will break under its immense pressure.
exactly.
spikes. Somebody drops it.
Yeah, I was thinking
spikes.
Or AO.
Very Prince of
Oil,
Persia.
hot oil.
I will say, as
soup, big turtle soup.
this information is being
My mama
conveyed,
would be proud.
troops are moving efficiently and effectively. The mithril phoenix soars through the sky and meets with the two of
Start to get
you.
feedback on the sending.
Well, as I see it, and we're like within 60 feet,
Mhm.
I'll teleport both of us because I can
Okay.
Yeah.
With your
hidden path.
hidden paths, you go to teleport with Odd, and for a moment, it's usually just a fraction of a second for you. And Odd, It is still a fraction of a second for you, but Flora, the magic lingers for a moment. And in that moment, you do see a path. In fact, you walk it. You see a path that leads you from where you are to where you want to be on the ship. But as you linger here, you see lining the path are the totems from the path that you walked back in Zashitan. Totems that represent past Ionic forms. And once again, you hear, "Oh!" As you step out on the end of the path, the rest of it flies away in a flurry of leaves and foliage, and you are left questioning what it is you just saw and why your magic never presented you with that vision before.
It's like the Avatar state. Just saw all your past lives.
You are up on the deck of the ship now.
Put the ship down.
Oh.
Are you conveying to them?
Yeah, I was going to land there.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to. It's whatever you want to do. You seem like you're stuck in thought. Is there anything I can...
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're trying to tell me. So...
I'm not trying to tell you anything directly. This is just a bit of foreshadowing, perhaps.
Okay.
I would not linger on it too long.
I think your lineage is here to be like, time is serious, we hear help.
Yeah, the spirits of your ancestors are like, you need to do something.
Yeah. I am gonna go find Drazad.
Okay. He's on board the ship. He's
Yeah.
gonna have to find.
And I'm gonna talk to just Drazad.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell him, I think I have to go. But I don't want you guys to come. I think this is something I have to handle.
You mean... No, Drazad has all the faith in you. You mean to handle the giant turtle?
I don't think I'm gonna fight him. But I think I have to go over there. I think my ancestors are on it.
Drazad will not stop you. If that is what you believe needs to be done, then...
Well, I
Do
think
it.
there's more that needs to be done here.
we will handle it. We have plenty of allies here.
Then I'm gonna go to my little resting place in my ship.
Okay.
I want to change into the Ionic.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to try to meditate as the Ionic
Sure. Okay.
and see if I can figure out what's happening.
Make a, we'll call it an Arcana check.
Okay.
Actually, Arcana or Nature, and I imagine you'll choose Nature. I think that makes more sense.
I would also like to try to get the stone that Odd has back to Apollo, now
Okay.
that we're all back together.
Mm-hmm.
Just as a mean of bookkeeping.
Valoth, as you meet with Apollo, he sort of wipes a bit of non-existent sweat from his brow as he grabs it from you and looks up at the machinery. He turns back. Are you planning on doing something about that? And he points to the massive turtle.
I'm sure that's what we're going to talk about next.
Right. We give us some time, okay?
But this is so that we could let you know when we know.
I would imagine that if you need to leave, presence here will not be, for lack of a way of saying, missed.
That is quite kind. No,
We have much to do, and a few extra hands will not help. If you can slow that thing and give us more time, perhaps we can prepare ourselves better.
Mm.
Can you
But yes.
read your texts?
Yes.
I sent you two, but just the last one, because the other one you can read anytime.
We will take those words. I'll let the group know back on the ship. And then I'll make my way back to the ship.
No, it's kind of rude to be
Okay.
honest.
I mean, Apollo is not great with social graces.
It makes sense. There's a lot of mass work that needs to be done, digging holes. Us 4 extras not going to make digging a hole that much faster.
And that's kind of what he's saying. There's a lot of prep work to be done that needs a multitude of hands,
But
not
do you
just
know
very talented
what
hands.
we can do to help everybody?
Long rest.
Take a long rest.
Yes.
This is what we absolutely can do. Drazad is
I'm
tired.
sleeping on the hard deck of the.
Yeah.
like he's already
You
out.
see Drazad hold out his arm and go, Odd did not paint these scales black. No.
I rolled a 25 on my nature check.
Okay. As you begin to meditate, you not only feel the presence of nature all around you, even with so many of the trees and grass, greenery burned to a crisp. You can feel the wind sort of whipping at your hair. You can hear the rustle of leaves in an invisible canopy all around you. And as that feeling begins to envelop you, a vision begins to form within your mind's eye, your imagination. You dream again of the path. But instead of walking down it, you are walking, or rather moving away from it. At the end of the path, there's a bright light that gets dimmer and dimmer the further back you go. And as you reach the end of it, you see a set of gray oaken doors, older than you can possibly imagine. A shroud of mist swirls around the doors, and suddenly your vision begins to fade. That is what you see. A path beyond a set of old oaken doors.
Have I seen these doors before?
Make a history check.
Have I seen these doors before in a previous campaign?
Yeah, I was about to
You
ask.
don't know about them.
In the previous
Perhaps.
I'm talking about me, Brett.
I know.
Yeah, they
What was it like?
they seem familiar.
History check.
17.
Yeah.
You have not
Oh.
heard of these doors. No, you have not seen them. But you imagine perhaps it lends itself towards a gateway to the land of dreams. You know, usually those are more ambiguous. You've traveled through one
Yeah.
both to get to the land of dreams and to get back when you were younger. But this is very much just a doorway. It wouldn't normally be that, but just the fact that there's so much darkness and mist when the doors were closed, but just on the other side there was this beautiful, luscious pathway, leads you to believe that this may be some sort of gate to the land. of dreams.
I can't tell where it is.
You're not sure, but given your prior perception check, hearing the cry of Arvander, knowing where he is from, and the fact that you understand that the history associated with something like this, you think that that door may be located on the turtle.
In an inn.
No. What?
I only remember this because this is the other time I
Yeah.
came back in the first campaign.
It's whenever Taffy died.
No.
No, she died the first time I came.
Right. This is the second time.
She lived the second time.
Yeah.
We're thinking about the same thing here.
Yeah.
I forgot that you had come back a second
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
I would say with this information, the three of you get back on board
Watch
the
campaign
ship.
1.
Yeah. Three of you get back on board the ship, and you're kind of looking for Flora, and probably it's about this moment where I would imagine the three of you enter her chambers, and you see her as the Ionuk sort of ending this transient state as vines sort of rescind
So-
back into her form.
Yeah, and as I hear you guys come in, I imagine it's all three of you.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna open my eyes and say we have to go to AO. It's not coming to us. We're going to it.
Yes, Apollo pretty much said that they don't need us here anyway. So that
We have to make a travel to the turtle.
I think I can get help from my dreams. I think Arvander is there. And if Arvander is there, then my ancestors are there.
This is going on.
Would I have heard anything about these dreams and this world of dreams? Is that the same? That wouldn't be the same thing as the Feywild, right?
It would be.
Yeah.
Is
I
okay.
am
Yeah,
making a
the wolf-
transition into calling it something else.
Gotcha.
The Wolf of Dreams
Nice.
is from the Feywild.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
I know where that door went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, because the sea invisibility lets me see into the ethereal plane, so I didn't know if it was.
Yeah. So, but I've been to the land of dreams, and it didn't always have a darkness to it. And the doorway I can see has a light, but it also has a darkness. I'm thinking it goes to two places.
How much would I know about this world?
Make an Arcana check or a History check. And I will say the DC is quite high for specifics about this door.
I'm not thinking about the door. I'm thinking about the world.
I know,
in
I'm
general,
just
but
saying,
yeah,
like, if-
yeah, I gotcha.
There's some information you may get on a decent roll, but you'll have to roll very well for all of it.
Ew. Ew. I think AO.
Nat 20 for a
Guards the
30.
For the 30?
Yeah,
okay,
nat 20 for
30
a 30.
Arcana. You understand that there are other mirrored realities of existence that almost feed into the material plane. There are areas where those different planes meet. And based on what she's describing, a gateway that opens to both the land of dreams and what you imagine maybe the land of nightmares. Could be a place where both planes or all three overlap.
And I would kind
Very
of know.
special sort of.
Okay, so the
meeting point.
dreams and nightmares don't normally overlap.
No.
No, they.
Harold,
Because me
Yeah.
as me know that when we've been there before in other campaigns, like it's like you gotta travel to the day or travel to the night. Like, would he assume that
you would
that-
understand
different
that
planes.
the plane of
Shadow.
dreams, the land of dreams,
Shadow and-
all of that is all of the day, nights, all
all
of that is the
Feywild.
land of dreams.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The land of nightmares, there is only a single moon.
It's a shadow plane.
Gotcha.
Just for everybody following along.
This-
yeah, we're gonna.
This might be a long shot, and I'm not sure exactly where it would be, but it sounds like a place where the land of dreams and the land of nightmares, as well as our own plane, coincide. Much like Mistkeep connects us to the ethereal plane,
I think that
this
AO
one connects to all.
connects us to all three.
That door's doing a lot of work.
It's either holding something back or
Wait, door.
it's keeping us out.
Yeah, if we need to keep it shut or open our way in, there's either way we need to get to it. And if it's on
Well,
the back of AO,
I can follow our Vander's call. We need to rest here.
We can rest on the ship while we
rest on
fly.
the-
there.
we
That's
can,
what I'm saying. Like we need
can
to.
take turns resting while we
Uh,
fly.
2 days.
If it
2
takes
days for
2
AO
days.
to get here, but
If you were to push the ship, it already moves at
He's
double the
moving at
normal
this
walking
speed, and
pace.
we're moving at that
You
speed.
could
Oh my
get
God.
so long until we
you
cross.
could get conceivably
Again.
to him in I would actually say under a day. It would take
Yeah.
you like 18 hours roughly.
Right.
once again,
That's-
the only time I use like advanced trig and
in
like
fucking
in D&D.
So would you?
Velocity.
So would you say
Yeah.
my 4 hours for long rest that I need, that I might be able to say recast Simulacrum that takes 12 hours and long rest?
Yeah, you would, because it'd be
You would.
16
Twice,
hours.
but just once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
You could absolutely do that.
Yeah, Simulacrum.
I was thinking you were going to try to long rest twice because it was like
I-
4.
Well, I could long rest before we
then
leave,
8, and then 4.
and then
is
cast it while we're, and then long
I
rest.
would
right
like
before we get there.
to, if we're going to long rest, we will do the feast. I'll just have to roll for it. I don't know if we're like getting to that point.
Oh, we have. If you guys are taking off, we can
Yeah.
jump into.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
long
think-
resting and I'm casting Hero's Feast. Wait. I think I used my spell slot, so I can't
Could we? I mean, could we long rest
cast it
before
whenever
we
you-
leave?
do it.
You can cast it
If we
when you finish.
traveled, would we have traveled long enough to long rest again? How long do you have to be awake before you can long rest again?
It is 18, or I think it's 16 hours.
Yeah,
because-
the other.
I could,
So never.
Oh,
mind.
I thought it was 8 hours you long rest.
You long rest for 8 hours, but
It has to be-
You have to have a certain.
I
amount of
always say
time.
it has
gotta
to
be
be.
awake
I
for-
generally say it
yeah.
needs to be 24 hours just to keep it like
Yeah.
yeah.
easy to
I
track.
actually
Never mind.
can. I'm gonna spend my last wild shape to regain a spell slot.
Okay.
Use it to cast Hero's Feast.
Nice.
You can gain a spell slot of any level, or I thought it was just first level.
Oh, you know.
Any level.
I think it's any level.
No, that would be cracked. I don't think it's that.
It's for sure.
How long does Hero's Feast last anyway, though?
Well,
I thought it was 8
24
hours or something. 24 hours, you're right.
It's just one.
Yeah.
Just cast it when you wake up.
Yeah, I mean, you'll be down
because
that
I
one
have to
spell
do
slot.
it as I'm resting.
If it makes you feel
Like
any
it's like a
better.
thing I. Oh well,
You'll be
no.
alright.
You don't.
Yeah, because it'll take you.
You do it that way, so that way you have your spell slot.
Yeah,
back,
I'm not spending that spell
just
slot.
in case you need it.
I only have one of that level. I'm not spending it.
And I really don't think we need to worry about it.
Yeah.
Poison damage and frightened and like
Yeah, so y'all just gonna take off the bonus to your HP.
That's the
Okay.
part that we
Okay.
do need.
Yes.
But we'll be fine
Still
with
got mine though.
that. Um,
As
Oh,
I,
you
as I
live
sit
into the
down, I
max.
start to tell y'all a very inspiring story about a turtle, and then I fall asleep. And then
Yeah, you guys did a lot in a single day.
But there were
Infiltrated the
4
city.
turtles.
Uh,
One, their
dethroned a
master was
king.
was a rat, and they all were different colored than bandana.
Are we long? I can long rest.
I will say that you are able to long rest. I won't require a survival check of any nature to pilot the ship. I think you all can do that reasonably enough at this point. And for the what it's worth, you're piloting the ship towards a massive turtle. It's hard to miss.
True.
So, as you all long rest, Flora, you in particular, feel the resonant hum of the engines in a low, uncertain rumble as the wind
18.
on the deck sort of shifts. From the horizon, you hear it again, a long, mournful cry. It seems to echo through to your very spirit.
Does it all sound like Arvander, or does any of it sound like it could be my parents?
With your previous nature check, it does all sound like Arvander.
Okay. Yeah, I figured. I just wanted to double check. Okay.
Are all of you doing, or any of you doing anything else on the way to this location? And I feel like with this connection you have, not only do you know that this place you're being directed to is on Ao, you know where about on Ao.
Okay. Is it in towards the head or
Is near the tail.
the tail? Okay. I'll let the party know that information.
Is there anything else you guys are doing?
Everybody's gonna get heroic inspiration back and 18 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Nice, very nice.
That is such a good,
Yeah.
especially later to take that feat.
I mean, it's
very
good the whole way through. It never becomes bad.
Yeah.
You know? I feel like a lot of early feats tend to kind of fall off a little bit.
Oh, did you recover your level of exhaustion too, Brett?
I did.
I'm gonna recast the simulacrum while we're flying, but he's gonna have a slightly altered spell list because I don't have time to long rest again to switch him back to mine.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's
But I'll
totally
rewrite
fine.
that here, and
Yeah.
I'll know that they're whatever I have.
I will
Ah.
save you the trouble of doing it right this moment.
Yeah.
You won't. You
Did-
shouldn't need it right now.
Well, if I do, they'll be what I have. So
Can I attune to that new staff?
Oh yeah.
there's also a few items that I may want to attune to because I have that Plain Caller's Codex as well.
Okay. Yeah.
And the Staff of Defense.
It's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
To figure out how I want it.
Thank you, chat, for both the
Yeah.
Staff of Defense, the Plain Callers Codex, and the one we got for you, Flora. The
Staff
Staff
of the
of-
Rooted
Anybody
Hills.
want
Yeah,
Jewel
nice.
of Wrath? It lets you upcast a spell for a roll of the death saves.
oh, you
Ew.
did fail a death save, but you got it back, so it's fine.
Okay.
Because I'll be unattuning to that to be able to get the Staff of Defense and the.
I do not want that.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know what to drop. Do I need to? Oh wait, I don't have to attune to it.
What?
The staff?
Is it non-attunement?
It doesn't
No,
say.
I don't think. No, I think it's just a +1 quarter.
Staff of the
Nice.
Rooted Hills. I don't know why I thought it was attunement.
+1 weapons usually aren't. If it's
I
just
know. I thought that. Well, it says the staff magically resizes to match the height of any creature that attunes to it, but it doesn't say it's attunement.
Does it say at the very top requires attunement? Because it's usually like near the top of the item
What's
description.
it called?
Yeah, but it's not. Like, it's not showing as one.
Next to the rarity, it doesn't say.
It says requires attunement, but it's
yeah,
not
so it
showing.
requires attunement.
You have to click to equip it, and then down on the attunements, you click to attune to it.
I thought it showed the A if it required attunement. It must only show the A if you are attuned.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Yep.
where I was
That's
confused.
exactly how that
Yeah,
Okay.
You got it. Thanks,
So
D&D
I
Beyond.
guess I'll drop the headband of intellect if anybody wants that.
Okay.
I will move it to the party equipment.
All right. Slowly moving up in the world with our new items.
Yeah, but now I'm stupid.
Welcome to the
Flora,
club.
I imagine as you remove the headband, there's also a weight that is
Actually-
lifted off your shoulders. In a way, you're not overthinking things as much as you might have been before, and you're allowing your
God.
wisdom to carry through.
My
Ignorance is bliss.
My D&D Beyond actually never updated my intelligence after I had that on, so I think I've just been
Rolling.
raw dogging it. Yeah. I don't think I was
Put
getting
it on upside down.
Yeah, I wasn't getting any benefit from it anyway.
Wearing it wrong.
Yeah, I
If
guess.
it's stupid. So, as you all make preparations and near the edge of Ao, you see this immense head upon which, near the back, there is an enormous tower-like lighthouse that looks dormant and dim at this point. But Flora, you continue to direct towards the back of Ao, where you are feeling this presence. And as the turtle moves with you, or against your direction, you do eventually reach this small mountain settlement near the edge of Ao's shell, where you can see an entire mountain range has been ripped at a cliff. This small mountain village that might have been nestled within the range at one point now sits on the very edge of a cliff.
Based on geography
Mm-hmm.
and like kind of doing our best to figure out what some of the other cities are as we're flying up, would we kind of know where this city would have been on the map and try to guess what it was?
Make a history check for me, because I think you rolled Arcana earlier.
I did roll.
I'm pretty good at making maps. Would I recognize any of this like land formation?
I will also have you make a history check, and I'll actually you can make it with your cartographer's tools, because this would have been, when it was part of Roria, this would have been close to where you originally ran and disappeared into the Land of Dreams.
So do I get to roll with proficiency?
Yes.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, 15. Or no, sorry, 14. What I roll?
24.
With your 14, you're able to pick out certain landmarks. You know Kinmatoro, because it is the capital city of the Sojit Empire, or rather it was. You can see that even at a distance, it is in shambles. Completely decimated, nearly leveled. You can pick out small buildings, and most of what is a very tall Emperor's Tower still exists there. As you round the edge, you don't know the smaller settlements, but you get a general understanding of where this place would have been located before Ao started moving. And it would have been near the border of Zashitan and Sojit.
Would this be Nabikawa?
It would be close to Nabekawa, but no. What did you roll?
4.
24 for history.
Yes.
Yes. You have not been to this place, but you understand its location, and to an extent, you seem to recall an almost shared history of the people of Tongro and your people. You were very young, perhaps overheard it in a conversation when you were being brought up. As the Ayanook was made to protect creatures of wilds, an order of devoted warriors in the town of Tongro were devoted to protecting their lands from whatever threats may have spawned in this mountain range. You know that there was an order of swordsmen that protected the Sojit Empire, similar to how you and your people protect the land of Zashitan.
Okay. And they were based in Tongro?
Yeah. As you circle around, Valoth, are you landing the ship in the small village of Tongro?
Is that near the tail?
I mean,
It is.
and the city's like it's sheared off, so I'd land it further inland on that side, not necessarily in it, but just outside on the inland side of it.
Well, I would just make sure we're not going to be in the mountains. Like,
It is sort of shy of the mountains, but I mean, basically, it is a cliff, a little bit of like a flat valley clearing, and then mountains just beyond it.
Okay.
As you sort of swivel the ship around, carefully landing it within what is now surprisingly mist-laden, as clouds are sort of swimming over the mountain peaks and diving into this valley. You too set the ship down within a curtain of wind-borne fog. The village itself lies still beneath that pall of mist and moonlight. Sun has not quite broken the horizon, so as you squint, you can make out houses that stand half collapsed. A soft chiming knocks softly in the cold air. Every corner bears something left unfinished. A meal on a table, a candle burned to the wick. What do you all do as the ship lands? Oh, this ship is... This place is scary. I think I'm going to stay on the ship.
Is this Tongro?
Probably for the best.
It definitely is. You would know that.
Do we feel AO moving, or is it too...
Oh, I mean, it is extremely windy. It's just that the clouds that he is moving through at this point are like... I mean, it's very windy, but there is a mist that is moving through at speed.
Gotcha.
I'm really stuck on what you were trying to tell me about Tongro. Is it super important?
Not really.
Okay.
It might be fleshed out more later.
Do you know if this is where Arvander was howling from?
Do I know that?
You are certain that this rough location is where he was howling from. If you would like, you can make a perception check to see if you can ascertain more within this vicinity where it's...
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely tell that Arvander's was howling from the tail of this creature. I just don't know exactly where he is.
With a 19, you press your senses to the best of your ability, and looking out through the mist, it's hard to see anything, so you focus on your other senses, relying on sort of that animalistic nature buried within you to pick up on what normal humans wouldn't be able to. And at the very far stretch of your senses, you don't hear a howl, you hear a and a scratching like claws on hard surface.
Is it coming from one of the houses?
You begin to move in the direction of the sound to see. As you begin to move through the mist, you do eventually find some peculiar shapes in the direction from the sound. Figures kneeling amid the drifting fog. Armor lacquered in a deep, deep red. Hands resting on the hilts of their blades. Warriors of the village that now rise ritualistically and in a single smooth motion charge as their weapons unsheath.
Are they all undead?
You cannot tell with helmets on as they rush your group, but I can tell you.
What can you tell me?
That this is where we are going to end our session for tonight.
Oh my God.
So, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for almost constructing chaos. I can't wait to see when that becomes a thing.
It sticks around, right?
It sticks around.
Oh, nice.
So it'll trigger in whatever campaign we're running next. The next session that we happen to be running is Chat Plays D&D on the 17th. It is session 1. So if you want to get in on the ground level and let me DM for you a brand new adventure that ties into this campaign, and all the rest, then join us then at 7 p.m. Central Time. Check me out next Tuesday, this coming Tuesday at Darkport. Their link is in the description below. I will be on their channel guesting as a really cool NPC. I've been working on building something fun with my pal Angel over there. I can't wait for that. We will be missing the following Wednesday because obviously I'll be over at Darkport. But catch us back the Wednesday after when we resume Wicked Wyrm. And trust me, you are not going to want to miss it. Until then, go out there and make some chaos. Bye!